What up, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Happy birthday, everyone. Hello. Are you guys ready to solve a bird? We left off in kind of a precarious spot last time. We just beat up a giant racist man while investigating this murder. And I believe that was the right thing to do. You know, and that's kind of, I think that's kind of what matters, right? Am I right, guys? Let's see. There we go. Alright, I'm ready to start. Let's get in there and have some fun, guys. What do you say? Let's get in there and pick up right where we left off. See what happens. We had just beat up the man outside, and now we are going up here to meet with Claire. Doors locked. Can I be open from the side without a pass card? But I went through. You had no choice but to talk to the union leader. Oh. Alright, we're gonna go talk to the union leader. Can I sit in this chair? That thing? No. This can't do anything. Okay. We're gonna go talk to the union leader, the big boss man. Oh, hey. What's this?
Looks like someone left his tarpaulin cloak hanging on the railing here. There is a white rectangle clearly visible on its back.
Now who the hell?
This is your cloak.
No!
You can feel it.
I think that's mine, Ken.
Yes, it does bear the RCM insignia, and we are the only detectives in Martinez.
Well, do you think I should
The
get it?
service cloak issued to you by your station? Yes, I do.
Okay. Okay. Well, I see your perspective. I see where you're coming from. I'm gonna
As
take
your
it.
fingers touch the tarpaulin,
I'm gonna take
it
it.
almost feels like the cloak wants to deliver a message of comfort through your fingertips.
Oh, isn't that nice?
I will shield you from the elements and give my life for yours. That's what the cloak is relaying.
That's a cool fucking cloak. Let's see what kind of bonuses it gives me. It gives me +1 to spirit and corn, +1 to shivers. So this one's just a better version of this jacket. Ooh! That's pretty fresh. That is pretty fresh. I'll put some shoes on. If I'm gonna go meet with that guy, I'll put some shoes on, okay? Have a little self-respect. But I'm being -2 to savoir faire now, and that's kind of lame. Getting +1 to authority, right? Okay, so that's a pretty good spread. I think it's a pretty good spread. I think we're good to go. I think we're ready to meet with this big important man. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid of like anything. I got my clipboard. I have Kim. I'm unstoppable. What's 3-pack with a cigarette butt. A lot of litter. A lot of litter. A lot of empty bottles. Uh-oh.
Snow is quietly covering the numerous wine bottles and cigarette butts on the ground. Someone partied really hard here.
Hell yeah, was that me?
Well, yes, I think we can say with relative confidence that it was you.
Ooh. I must have been on an advanced scouting mission in the harbor.
Yes, this looks pretty advanced, alright. For now, let's just move on.
Fuck yeah, I can, thanks. Tim's got my back, guys. He's got my fucking back.
This is the night watchman's booth. The name on the door reads, René Arnaud.
I'm gonna take a quick look inside, Kim.
If you must. But please hurry, we are pretty easy to spot up here.
Nothing incriminating catches your eye. The cabinets are clean and their sparse contents meticulously organized. There's a framed photograph on the table. Looks like the inhabitant is rather pedantic when it comes to order.
Well, what's that picture there? That looks like evidence to me, bud.
It's a black and white photo of a young couple out in a street fair. The man is young, dark-skinned, and dressed in a Royal Carabinieri uniform. The girl is smiling playfully at the camera.
Aww, isn't that nice?
The young man looks happy as well. He's about to smile. Right after this moment, frozen in time. You're sure of that.
Why did you take that?
Yeah, it's evidence. I'm a cop. It's instinctual to collect evidence, kid.
Fine. But let's move. I don't want to be seen snooping around here.
You're right. He has, he didn't say these things for no reason. He's a reasonably sound man. Oh, all around you are great machines in quiescence. White pine trees are printed on the screen covering. Looks like a forest under snow. Well, that's just cool. It's just good design. Okay, there's some controls there. Some shit here. You see faded industrial lettering on the platform. Fall sand. What is this? What is this shit? Oh, a little Nosafed. A little bit of nasal spray. Don't mind if I do. A little change. I don't mind if I do that either. Thank you. Alright, what was that shit down here that I missed? Come on. Hurry up.
A rusting control panel with several knobs. 2 buttons marked Marsh and Arrête are faded with use.
Oh, French!
It seems to control the large crane above. At Marsh. On. Arrête. Off.
Let's turn it off then.
The crane stands tall, proud, erect, and still.
Okay, well, let's press
With a
Marsh.
loud grind,
Huh?
the crane shifts overhead, moving a massive metal container through the air.
Oh shit. I hope we don't cause any millions of damage. It's cool if I just start pressing buttons, right, Kim? If I start pressing buttons up here, I'm a cop. I'm allowed to do like anything. Oh, I mean, no one's here stopping me. Like, there's literally no one here.
And with a surprisingly quiet thunk, the crane places the container down.
Well, all right.
This crane was built with a purpose, which has now been
Yes.
fulfilled. To move this container.
Whoa. And what's inside the container?
Who can say? All you know is, it's special.
Very special.
I can't see how that was worth the records. Except for seeing the crane in action, which I admit was satisfying.
It was pretty sweet, kid. I'm glad you could. I'm glad you could understand the need there, the stimming that was happening. Oh,
Ace is low.
Ace is low, baby. Look at that. That's me.
For the rest of the world, the Ace is low is just some cool Revachol thing.
That's me,
Politically
baby.
neutral. In Revachol, it still holds revolutionary connotations. Also, have you looked at Lieutenant Kitsuragi's clothes? He wears a bomber jacket, just like the ones worn by aerostatic brigades. And those cargo pants look like they could fit tools for hot fixing your burning aerostatic. You should ask him about this.
You know what? I think I will. Get +2 empathy to Kim, and more to the cops. Okay, cool. Well, good. I'm a cop. That's perfect. I'm a hobo cop, a superstar cop, and an Aces Low cop. And Aces Low is a really cool thing to say from what they're telling me. Now, what is that down there? What is that? Measurehead. Oh, that's where Measurehead is. Okay. I don't need to go back there. I already beat Measurehead's ass, boy. Yo. Oh. Oh, Svalson mean Whalefjord and Arden. How neat is that?
Before you stands a cargo container, just one of many in the yard.
Hey, Lieutenant, remember that cargo container we moved? This shit's special,
You do?
bruh.
Because I don't.
I think it's special.
There are a million containers here. Why are you fixating on this one?
Well, I don't know, Kim. It just, well, it was hanging from the crane. It was hanging there.
You just picked one out because you wanted to interact with a cargo.
Yeah?
We are not here to interact with containers. We are here to interview the union boss.
I'm gonna knock on the
No
door.
reply. The knock produces a hollow ring of metal. Doesn't sound like there's anything inside the container.
Let me open that door.
You attempt to turn the handle, to no avail. The doors seem to be mechanically locked. To your left, the lieutenant considers your actions with some puzzlement.
Don't worry, Kim. I got this. I got this. I got this. Ooh. Really? Persuade the door to open. Good thing I just rolled 2 6s right here. Let's do it.
Why are you even trying to open a door with rhetoric?
Yeah, why am I?
Why are you what?
Never
Are you
mind.
satisfied, detective?
Okay. Yeah, I'm satisfied. See, my playthrough for this one, I'm going to see if I can solve the case, you know, beat the game without anyone suspecting anything is wrong with me. I've not fessed up to it, and no one's called me out on it. On how I have complete and total amnesia and am out of control. I'm just a cool superstar hobo cop, and that's all anyone needs to know. I'm gonna see if I can just pull it off. I've never seen anyone pull it off. It smells like blood. Do I have a crowbar? Try a crowbar on it. Hey! I got some gloves. Nice. Let's put some gloves on. Me +1 half-life. Look at me! The only thing I'm missing is a hat and some bullets. You know, my gun and my my badge. Alright, good. Let's go us. Thank you, Kim. I'm gonna give a shout out to Kim real quick. Let me take this change. Kim, there's 10 cents here, bro. Get out of the way, Kim. More change. Okay. Run. Who's this guy?
Container, container, I'll turn you nice and red. Container, container, put the logos on.
Look at this little elf.
The lyrics to this container song are being made up as he goes along.
What a happy
The
little man.
accent is so thick, it's impossible not to notice he's Ubi,
Ubi.
from the vanishing peninsula of Ubisunt on
Ubi
Normandy.
Ubi Sunt.
Container, container, used to be Wild Pines. Container, container, now belongs to Everard.
He has not noticed me. I'm not gonna interrupt. I'm gonna leave him be. You know? I'm gonna leave him be. That does not look like the Union boss. He must be squatting in one of these containers. That's where the game's wanting me to go, it looks like. I hear a typewriter. Still look for. Hey, Kim, would you like some coffee? Kim? Would you like some coffee? I would like some coffee. Kim, would you pour me some coffee, please? Alright, I should put this away. I don't need my pry bar. I don't need it. This is giving me +1 authority and suggestion. Okay. -1 suggestion, so I'm gonna go without my shirt. That's giving me -1 suggestion. I'm gonna wanna be able to, you know, verbally spar with this guy, you know? So let me take off my drama negatives. I'm gonna walk in like this. Look at that! That's a man you can trust right there to solve your town's biggest, most dire and serious crimes. Sup, Everett? Nice office. Taxidermy fish that sells time. But does it talk though? Does it sing Bob Marley? Sup, dude? Hello, big
Before
man.
you is a walrus of a man seated behind
walrus
a
of a
large
man,
desk.
golly.
He looks up from his work, not the least bit surprised to see you.
Good afternoon.
With great effort, he straightens himself up.
I guess I shouldn't
in
be the
his
first to
chair,
speak,
yet
right?
says nothing. He simply stares at you
I'm just gonna stare at him real quick.
with a mixture of expectation and impatience, well bottled.
I'm just gonna stare back at him.
A typical power play. Wait for him to speak first. Show him you've got a backbone.
Yeah, Volition agrees. I agree with Volition. So, I'm gonna say nothing's looking straight in the eye. I'm looking dead in the eye.
The one good eye of this man fills you up without even flickering. The other, his lazy eye, is constantly moving like a goldfish in a tank.
There's his lazy eye. I'm gonna stare directly into his lazy eye. Okay, that's the one I'm gonna stare into.
Grotesquely magnified by his +6 glasses.
+6.
Amblyopia, a childhood condition. For a moment, you don't know where to look. It is unbearably humid in the trailer. Beads of sweat slide down the man's
Is it
forehead.
stinky? Does it smell like a sweaty man? A big sweaty man here?
Yet, he's unperturbed, holding his own.
No, I'm gonna keep staring. I'm keeping on
At
staring.
first, nothing happens. His face wears a wide and
Clear my throat and
self-satisfied
sniff.
smile. Every now and then, he smacks his big lips.
This is funny. Just stare. It's like wordlessly. This guy down here. This guy just stare down, and then like a beam of light appears from our eyes.
Like a general over his maps, he plots his moves. Judging by the way he's licking his chops,
Just
it's
licking
going
his
to be a
lips.
good one.
What a cool dude.
So,
There we go. He spoke first. Got him. Made him look like a damn fool.
Mr. Dubois, Mr. Kitsuragi, how nice that you found a moment to pay a visit
Yeah.
to the Debardairs Union. I'm Everard Clare, head of this little operation here.
Hey, what up, Everard?
Please, have a seat.
Sure.
The folding chair looks like a torture device. Extremely uncomfortable.
Why is that chair so shitty, dude? You have a big nice chair. Why can't I have a big nice
You
chair?
go ahead, detective.
How's it meet in the chair? Kim wants me to sit.
Whatever he has in store for you, it can't be good, he thinks. I'll do my best. Forget
Okay.
about that. What's with this Dubois stuff? You're getting some seriously bad vibes from that name.
That's probably my name. Which I've not ever told anyone that I don't remember my name. I just said, when Kim asked him for it, I said, hey, it's not time yet, bud. It's not time yet for you to know my name. And so I'm just gonna casually just, go ahead and continue.
Excellent, Mr. Dubois. I can see that you're a reasonable man, and reasonable men can be of great use to one another.
He gives me a wink. I'm gonna wink back with a superstar move.
So tell me,
I came here to
how
play
can
ball.
the head of the Debardairs
I came here to
Union
play ball.
help a representative of the Revachol Citizens Militia today?
The chair is incredibly uncomfortable. Fortunately, your ass is made of iron, and the chair is made of wood.
Yep.
Iron beats wood. You manage not to shift
This,
around too much.
This chair is ass, Everard.
By the way, I heard you got a rather rude reception from a certain Lawrence Gart. Some people have no manners, it pains me to say.
Yes, quite. Yes, yes.
This
fine.
should take care of that nonsense.
Giant novelty check. It's absolutely comically huge.
It should be sufficient to cover your expenses for a few days and patch over your differences with a cafeteria manager.
I've already
Go
paid
ahead.
off the. I've
Take it.
already paid what he
Wow,
wants.
that's 25 real. That's good money. You need it.
Hey, you know what? Keep it. I'm good.
Okay. I respect a man with
Keep
principles.
it, bud. I
No
don't need your
handouts, then.
charity. I don't need your charity. You already handed me this nice ass chair that I'm loving. Can I take this chair with me when I leave, please?
Now, I'd like to set your mind at ease about one other matter. Your
I'm
lost
gonna power
gun.
play this guy.
Let me assure you, Union people are on it as we speak. I've got my best hounds looking for that lost gun.
Oh no. Oh no.
His slug-like lips move, but all you hear is an
He
echo.
knows about my lost
gun.
gun,
Lost.
y'all.
The world is swallowed by a black hole of fear. Only 2 words escape its gravitational pull. Lost and gun.
My lost ass gun.
When he said, don't worry, he actually meant, be very worried.
I would appreciate any help you could provide with that, seeing as you're such a powerful man at all, Mr. Clare.
Are you all right, Harry? You seem anxious. Don't be. Everything's going to be all right. It's not like you left it loaded. You didn't lose a loaded gun. Local children aren't out there playing with it right now, pointing it into their own mouths. It's in a safe place. I just know it. I have a feeling everything's going to be all right.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
It was loaded. There were 2 bullets in it. You always keep at least 2 barrels loaded.
Oh no. Oh no. Chair's killing me, but my ass is iron. I got a good feeling about this composure check, guys.
Who does this guy think you are? Ronnie
I
the
sweat
Rookie?
it.
You ain't worried about no lost gun, or unpaid bill,
No.
or forgotten name.
That's right.
You're the bad cop. You're probably more corrupt than him.
I'm not a bad cop. I'm a superstar cop. Hobo cops aren't by default bad cops, you know. But that's my point of pride here. I'm gonna sink into the chair, looking smug. I gotta power play this guy. I gotta beat him at his game.
The fat man does the same, sinking
Gonna
deeper
sink
into
my
his chair than one
real
would think is
comfy,
physically
you know.
possible.
Really
He seems to
relaxed.
be enjoying your little display.
I've never been this comfy ever before in my entire goddamn life ever. I don't know about you, but this is a nice chair. You know, I really gotta compliment you on this chair.
Good. Now lean in with some corruption.
Listen, Everett, pal. We both know what makes the wheels of the world turn.
That we do, Harry. Let them say what they will about you and me. We're both born fighters.
Nice dip with the chair, by the way. Good way to keep your guests on edge.
Why, thank you. It's always nice when a fellow professional appreciates your work.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely.
it. Now
I
kick
respect
back
you,
and
Everett.
add a final flourish for dignity.
This is a worm's lair, and we both know why I'm here. To help grow your horde. Now, I'm not saying I'm corrupt. I'm rational. That's the correct one. Thanks for your hospitality. Feel free to visit me down at the station anytime. That's the cooler. I feel like that may be the coolest one. Because I'm not trying to beat him in a morals argument. He's gonna talk me in circles. I'm gonna do number one, I think. I'm gonna lean into my spirit decor.
You strike me as a reasonable man, Harry. I like that in a lawman. Let's cut to the chase, shall we?
Yes, sir.
What can Everett Clare do for you?
I think we'd like to ask you a few questions. Don't you think so, Detective?
Just quite fed up with the situation. Well, I don't know.
Somehow
Hey,
you managed to get yourself out of this one. Now quick, keep the momentum up. Ask questions.
yeah, I'm unfazed.
Questions will show him who's boss.
I have some questions for you, Mr.
Whatever
Ware.
you do,
Look at his
don't
glasses.
ask him
I want
about the
those
gun first. You don't want him thinking you're scared.
Aren't you gonna ask me how I got in?
Am I going to ask? Hell, Harry. You spin-kicked my strongest man in the face. I saw it from my window. Would you ask a man like that how he got into your container yard?
You don't have a window, bud.
It was a figure of speech, Harry. Of course I don't have a window. I'm in a container. Anyway, I assure you, I am a very well-informed man. Information reaches me before I even get the chance to request it.
Okay. What's in the container that's outside of your office?
My dear Harry, There are literally millions of containers in this harbor. I couldn't possibly remember what's in all of them.
There's something special about it. It was attached to the Spalson crate.
Harry, you smooth-talking son of a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Time is a precious resource, and I don't have enough of it to count containers with you.
Smooth talking. Maybe that's the way to go about opening the container. You should at least try convincing it.
Smooth talking son of a bitch. Okay, let's talk about the hanging.
Oh, of course. That's your main thing here. That's why you're in Martinez.
Those are the
I
questions
know
we had.
everything that goes on around here, and I would love to discuss it with you.
Fantastic.
I mean, it's no secret that the lynching is connected to the strike. So much to talk about. Honestly, it's been weighing on me so heavily. I understand you need to interview me.
I say nothing.
But there's a thing that's been keeping me up
Yep,
at night.
there it is.
I want to talk about the hanging. I mean, if we could just calmly talk, exchange information, we could blow this thing wide open.
I
Yes,
see.
that sounds good. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
But I can't think straight with this thing weighing on me. You're police officers, aren't you? I have a crazy idea. You guys are basically door-opening machines, incredibly talented at opening doors.
Kim, is that true? Are we door-opening machines? Is that how you would describe us, Kim?
I'm not sure I understand. If you're asking us to break down someone's door, it's not
That's
going
right.
to happen.
That's right.
Come now. I just need you to go open a little door for me and leave it unlocked. A simple thing. Absolutely nothing shady about it.
An excellent opportunity presents itself, sire. You could win the trust of the arch-liar, pretend to play into his hand. Then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards your own.
Okay, I could win the trust of him, pretend to play into his hand, and then, should you wish, bend his efforts towards you. Okay. Why don't you just open it up yourself, bud?
Harry, I'm a very busy man, and more importantly, I don't have that extraordinary physique you do. You look like you could run around all day.
I have been running around
You
all
want
day.
to send someone a message that the police are working for you.
I repeat, I'm a very, very busy man, Mr. Kitsuragi, and therefore I must occasionally enlist outside help. So what will it be,
You have a
Harry?
ton of workers. Send Measurehead to go open the door. I bet you don't even know anything about the hanging.
Harry, my dear friend, I am what people call a local bigwig. I know everything that goes on in Martinez.
And whose door is it then, bud?
Oh, no one's. It's just a weasel. A weasel lives there. Nothing
And
for you
what-
to worry about.
And what do you mean by a weasel?
A loud blabbering weasel. When weasels feel no one is watching, they start acting foolishly.
Moves his glasses and rubs his nose.
Just go there, unlock the door, and leave it open. It's been such a burden on me, Harry. I just want this to be over so I can discuss business with you.
I'm gonna play into his hand, Kim. We're not gonna be his errand boys. We're gonna earn his trust. We need to earn this guy's trust.
Fantastic, my friend. Just let me know when it's done and we can take our friendship to the next level.
Flicks his fingers.
You can get the key from Manana. He's down by the gates. Manana's like a free agent in the Union. Special operations. Hardened socialist. A real free thinker, too. He'll tell you precisely where the door is. One last thing, Harry.
Uh-oh.
Just open the door. You don't need to go in or anything. I just want that weasel to come home and see the unlocked door.
I know why you call me Mr. Dubois. That's my name. Right? So I shouldn't... Why bring that up? Why would someone who remembers their name ask why they called me by my name? You know, I know that's obviously why he called me that.
Yes, your lost gun. My best men are on it. They're turning every stone, searching every playground, asking kids, grandmas, everyone.
Oh, not grandma's.
Your gun will be found, Harry. Let me assure you of that.
You winked
It's
at me
just a matter of
again.
time
You
and
winked at me twice,
effort.
Kim. You winked at me
The
twice.
only way to find it seems to be working with him. He might even be holding your gun hostage.
really be holding my gun hostage?
Who knows? Only one thing is certain. If you work with him, you're going to get it back. And working with him might be the only way to do it.
This means if I do things for you, that I'll get my gun back? He is blackmailing me.
Damn it, Harry. That's exactly what it means.
Damn it, he's
I'm
blackmailing
only kidding,
me!
of course.
Fuck! He can just give me my gun right now.
He is not.
But he wants me to do shit for him.
Of course. I understand. We help you, you help us.
That seems like how it is. Well, thank you, Amber. I'm gonna leave now, but I'm probably gonna be talking to you again later.
Wait. You need this to get in and out through the gate.
Great. Well, wanna get stuck in here?
Here. You're one of us now. A real red and white union man. Take care,
Yeah, right.
Harry.
I'm not like you guys. I showed up and beat Measurehead's ass in front of the whole crowd out there. Autosave. Nice. Good job, me. Good job, Harry. Good job, Kim. We all did so good in there. Alright, let's get the hell out of here, Kim. This place stinks. Smells like sweaty old man in here. He put my shades on and my shirt on, and now we're good. I was shirtless that whole conversation, by the way. My completely without a shirt, only a jacket. I don't know if there was any nip visible, but hey, let's see. Does that look like there would be nip visible without the shirt? No. No nip. So we're good. Okay, now let's talk to this dude, right?
Container,
The lyrics to this container, the accent,
the same guy.
container, used to be.
I don't want to talk to this elf man. He's like a little Keebler up. Oh. Nice. I really don't need to pick up small change anymore, but I'll keep doing it.
you're back before the cargo container.
Man. I have to try again to convince that door to open. It's really gonna make me like use rhetoric to try to talk it into opening for me. Whatever the hell that means. This game's weird, man. Weird game, man. Right, now I can leave. Now I'm not stuck here. Measurehead's still over here? Is he still passed out on the ground? Yeah, he's good now. Let me do a quick save.
Do not presume this has drastically altered our race dynamic.
I knocked you out like a god of martial arts.
True. I said nothing about our personal dynamic. That has altered a
Yeah!
little.
Yep.
He means very little.
He means very little. I don't want to subscribe to his event race series. I just wanted to come gloat for a second, and I did. Can't talk to any of his gals. Now what is this? I can... Oh, +3 morale. What am I even Is this the dude that has
So,
the key?
how'd you like our harbor?
Hey, it was real nice, man.
You've been in there, he means. Talked to the boss man too, probably.
Yeah, Labor Utopia.
It's but a rest area on the path leading across open plains.
Labor Utopia, bud. It blew me away.
Right. You talk to the boss, eye to eye, like men of the plain. If you have any more questions, I'm set to talk.
Ever say you have a key to a door?
A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
I said it belonged to a weasel.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike. Working class solidarity, as they say.
There's something about a weasel. It didn't sound like a local polar weasel, if you know what I mean. What does that mean? Is that a cocaine joke? I'm not opening the door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men. Something about a weasel, and it didn't sound like a local polar weasel. That isn't. I wish I knew. Okay. It's like the coolest thing to say, though.
Polar weasel? Oh. I know what you mean. I'm pretty sure he's actually Occidental, though. So you're gonna be committing fratricide, my racist friend. What you're looking for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whaling and rags.
That was the
all I
racist
know.
thing to
Our
say?
organization is what you call compartmentalized.
What?
Means we keep out of each other's business.
I don't even understand what it meant. I guess I
Okay,
shouldn't
but
pick things I
where
don't
did you get the key
understand.
from?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. We talked about life and things that really, truly matter. None of this mess we're in. This jiving and juggling. What's it for? To feed our children, I guess.
Anything else you know? About the weasel person? Wanna be
I'm more
home?
of a philosophical dock worker. I like to talk about the big picture stuff. Who I am, who you are, what we are fighting for.
Takes a sip from his flask.
He means he's not going to tell you cause he doesn't know. But he will shoot his mouth off with you now that you're working for Everard. Who he is and what they're fighting for. This is interesting.
Why are you
We're
striking?
negotiating our share. Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it.
This
You know
city-
what? I need to pick the workers' rights option because this guy's gonna get super into workers' rights, and that's what it's all about, baby. We're going to build up the working class. We will have the biggest shares.
So, how'd you like our harbor?
You've been
Yes.
there. He
Labor
It's
Utopia.
right. You talk to the boss. Eye to eye. A key, huh? What door is this key supposed to open?
Whistleblowers, I think.
Oh, say no more. I got you. I got that key right here. And let me tell you, it's mighty good of you to help us out during the strike.
Hey, I'm
Working
not
class
opening
solidarity, as they say.
working class solidarity. Damn right. I'm not opening this door for myself. I'm opening it for all working men.
I knew this man was a commie.
And everyone cheers.
And it's a good thing you're doing too. Thanks.
They're all cheering down there. They're all cheering.
What you're
for me
looking
now.
for is a basement door behind the greenhouse. That's behind the whaling and
Why is
rags.
my avatar
That's all I
glitched
know.
it out?
Our organization is what you
Oh.
call compartmentalized.
Let
Means
me
we
turn
keep
a
out of each
light
other's
on.
business.
Hold on. Hold on. Alright. I should be much more visible now. Less glitching around on the screen.
Okay, but where did you get the key
It's
from?
getting dark in here. Where'd you get the key from, bud?
The janitor gave it to me. Nice fella. None of this mess we're in. This I'm more of a philosophical dock worker.
He means he's who he is and what
Why
they're
are you
We're
striking?
negotiating our share.
Your share.
Aye.
How large a share would you like?
All of it. However, right now we want all the harbor workers to be
Yep.
on the company's board, so they
Yep.
could take part in the decision
Every
making
worker
process.
a member of the board. You're
This
damn
seditious
right.
talk sounds like communism.
You're damn right.
Just so we're on the same page, communism is basically wanting to kill the rich people or deporting them to a labor camp in southeast Grad. But don't say that out loud if you're a communist.
And are you a communist?
No. I don't think I'm a communist. Seeing something of value and saying I want it all to myself is a much older and simpler notion. No science to it at all. Even a weak child can think it. The only things holding someone back are I can't and I shouldn't.
Right on, brother.
Just the way the world works, boyadero.
So what can you tell me about Everett then?
I think it's best you make up your own mind now that you've met him. In my eyes, he is a capable organizer and a decent businessman.
What does Boston Union entail anyway?
I guess you kind of get to be the village chief. He oversees the harbor, makes deals with the owners or other relevant parties, watches out for his own.
By that, you mean corruption?
By heavens, why would he not be corrupt? We live in a harsh and disordered world, see?
Yeah.
And in this world,
Yeah.
the old man is corrupt for our benefit, and we know it. Appreciate it even. He is, personally, not too lavish.
Yeah, I mean, he's a dick. He doesn't gotta be a dick.
Okay, he's reasonably lavish, sure. That's his prerogative. It's not like you want a saintly demeanor on a corrupt motherfucker. That would be a manipulative illusion. Besides, there are no non-corrupt systems in the world anyway. And moralism is the most corrupt of them all.
Not you would like to say. But then there's that weasel door.
Right.
This man has political theory, and it has not failed him today.
Huh. You seem to have spent a lot of time thinking about the political situation.
Sure, I've had the necessary free time. Fortunately, there's always time.
The look in his brown eyes conjures up an understanding. For him, having command of his time is the most important thing.
That's the one thing we got,
It
man.
all comes together now. The way he speaks about scabs, his general attitude. He's a follower of a 500-year-old Franco-Nigerian Boyadero code, itself an appropriation of Vespertine cool.
Interesting.
That of a noble peasant or a traveling herdsman. True to yourself, independent in your actions, loyal to your friends.
True to yourself, independent in your actions, and loyal to your friends. Maybe I'm a Boyadero.
No,
Oh. I could.
no.
Oh.
The man sits on the railing, his hands reaching far and wide. Yet it
All right.
feels as if he could effortlessly go even wider, if
Any
need
idea?
be,
Hey.
an endless torrent of time.
Any idea who killed that
The
hangman?
mercenary, eh? Who could have killed him? That's indeed the question. Why even do such a thing?
I'm gonna tell him the evidence, I guess.
What a thought! Why would noble workers resort to such a thing? Unless they were pushed, of course.
Pushed out?
Your dead guy was an enemy combatant.
What does that mean?
He was an agent of the opposition, attempting to undermine our honorable efforts.
Did you kill him?
I ain't the murdering type, but that's just me. Large organizations like our union have all sorts of men, with all sorts of skills.
He's not lying about not doing it himself. He means a more violent faction could easily take care of such a thing.
Yeah.
Understood. This has been of limited use. Still, thank you.
Thank you.
No problem. I wish the best to you in your search. Sure, I'm glad it's not my search.
Hey, good talking to you, manana.
Hey,
Nice fella.
hey, you. Yes, you.
Me?
Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
How come there's word on the
You
street?
keep saying things like, down with the bourgeoisie,
Yeah,
eat
yeah.
the rich,
Yes.
sodomize the landowners,
Every
impel
day.
all people who have more than 25 real in their pockets. Literally murder all human beings, regardless of their political beliefs. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's, sure, yep. Correct.
Funky style. Very funky.
I'm funky as
So
fuck,
tell
baby.
me,
I'm a
Do
disco
you have any
superstar.
questions before we fire up the big communism builder? Or do we get right down to it?
I want to hear your words, Rhetoric. What's this communism even about?
Failure. It's about failure.
Failure?
Yes, abject failure. Total, irreversible defeat on all fronts. Absolutely vanquished. Beaten, curb stomped and pissed on. Until you came along.
Till I came
You
along.
will reverse the fortune of the workers of the world.
You're goddamn
You
right.
alone. against every living
I'm gonna
thing,
bring
against
real
every
communists to
human
register.
alive. 800 trillion real in the hands of an impossibly well-organized ruling class.
Yeah.
Towering city blocks of bankmen who have the ears of prime ministers. Million-headed armies of nations and the love of your own mother.
Yay!
You against the atom, the charm and the spin. Where the whole world failed.
Yeah.
Matter failed to bend to human will. Human will failed to get out of bed and tie its laces. You alone, single-handedly,
Single-handedly.
will rebuild the dreams of the working class. You are the last communist.
Oh man, I feel fired up, baby.
Now get to work, comrade.
I'm rolling up my sleeves and starting to build it, baby.
Oh yeah. Get the firing squads and the animal wagons ready.
We're gonna see the NEETchan Productions, baby, from their cold dead ends. Okay. So this one is the one that makes me thinking about my ex. But this one is the one I just got. I get -2 on visual calculus. Alright, well I'll start it. I have to unlock a new slot. Well, I'll unlock this one. Yeah. Nice. Take a look at our journal. Open an apartment door for jar. That's the only new one we've got. Okay. Well, let's go. Good job, team. Hey, what did you see me kick that guy's ass? What did you think of that?
Went native on the chief, huh?
Yes, sir.
Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Hey. Come on.
Wrong. You did the right thing.
Yeah.
The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's talk about our right to work.
Well, let's do it. What is a strike?
When a bunch of ungrateful, lazy cockroaches can't get their act together, decide to block honest work for other people.
And what do the strikers want?
Beats me. They mumble nonsense about boardrooms and workers' rights, while we have the right to work!
When the man moves around, you perceive some serious abs underneath his tight-fitting shirt. This man is in shape.
Clearly.
There's something odd in the way he carries himself. His set of clothing looks vaguely mismatched. The different pieces of the attire seem ill-fitting.
Ill-fitting? What does that mean?
His shirt is far too small and an unpleasantly tight fit, while the overalls, held up by a belt, seem to fit a man with much more corpulence.
You wearing new clothes?
He ignores your question, choosing instead to turn to the emaciated workers, raising both fists
steal
in
those
the air.
clothes?
Silence is the answer. There's something off here, but he won't say what.
Interesting.
You've been talking to him for quite a while now. Something is off with this guy. Ask him where he's from.
Hey, I gotta ask. Where exactly are you from, brother?
What's it to you?
I thought you looked real familiar for a second there.
No, don't think we've met before. I came to help out the people.
Already got that. I'm interested in your background.
We're all workers, right? Workers stick together. Came from the eminent domain, in Jamrock. Backgrounds in odd jobs, heavy lifting, cargo hauling, bouncer work. I know the drill.
Yeah?
A monstrous shadow high above the fire traps of the domain. The 881 motorway running over this district of Jamrock. Concrete pillars rise up from the midst of the dilapidated wooden houses. On the horizon, barely visible, the hazy machinery of the harbor.
A shutter. Oh no, you focus on something else.
So anyway, cop, that's where I'm from. It would be stupid to doubt that.
I don't really drink. The baths are where I frequent a lot of bars. Maybe it's one I know. Yep, 2 seasons.
Worked at Territorial. Ring a bell?
Yeah, I think so. Totally. Yeah, I totally know what that bar is. I know. Of course, of course.
Uh-huh. It was a long time ago.
Who are all these strike breakers?
Honest men and women with rights to work.
You're scabs, though. Like
Not
you're fucking
toys
over
for
the
corporate
working
interests.
class. Like you're just a different.
We came here to help the harbor run smoothly in time of crisis. If union fucks don't want work, they ought to let in those
Ah,
who do
so the union
want
workers
work.
are on strike, and these guys are trying to cross the picket line to work for less. So fuck these guys.
I have a question. Why do all these men follow your leadership?
Yeah, this guy's like a mercenary or something.
You think they follow because I'm big and loud? No. They follow the rules of the market, the rules of the economy, because they were given a job to do!
Alright, well I'm just gonna leave. How interesting, Kim. How interesting.
Yes?
I wanna talk about you.
Me?
Yes.
I don't see how my life is pertinent to the investigation.
Well, we'll work better together if we have more rapport.
That's a fair point. Alright, for the good of the investigation, what do you want to know?
Yeah, you're wearing a Revolutionary Air Brigade jacket, aren't you?
What? These?
pretty
It's just
sweet
seasonal
jacket.
clothing.
And those are like airman pants, good for storing tools in.
Where is this going?
You see, kid, I have this place in my head where I develop new ideas and connections.
Interesting. I think it's called the brain.
You've heard of it then?
It's no mere brain.
No, more than that. Anyway, no people don't have this. It's like a mind laboratory, a spiritual R&D division. No, a palette. No, better yet, a painter's atelier of concepts. No, it's more. He's not gonna give a shit about that. I'm gonna sound crazy. No, it's more than that.
Anyway,
In this special place, I have come to suspect that you have some kind of thing with the Revolutionary Air Brigade.
I do not have a thing with revolutionary air brigades in particular.
Just air brigades then? You just into piloting?
Okay, I wanted to become an aerostatic pilot. Then I turned 10
Ah.
and realized we no longer have an air force.
Are you sure the Revolutionary has got nothing to do with this?
Absolutely nothing.
Well, thank you. My mind is satisfied, and I want to point to my head.
Good.
That's all. That's all for now. Do you ever talk with yourself? That's a weird question. I'm gonna ask that.
What do you mean?
You know, like when you're thinking, do you ever like have a conversation with like your brain?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
The lieutenant's
Okay.
conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
Like what my brain does. Like it's like you talking to all these
The
different.
lieutenant is a police officer of the old school. His
Oh.
concerns are material and extrinsic.
Ah.
But this isn't an old school case.
Okay, you're one of those old school detectives.
So what? That makes you the new school?
I am the new
spare
school.
us.
I'm the coolest guy in town. Kim, you know
For
this.
real detective work, nothing beats a good notebook by your side.
I'm the one holding a clipboard,
The
Kim.
lieutenant produces his small blue notebook and idly thumbs through a
That's a
few
nice
pages.
notebook. Hey, that's a nice notebook, but
That's where his conversations with himself take place. We all have our different mediums. His is written. You're super lucid, yet psychedelic. You don't need office supplies to connect to your nervous system. You're special.
Okay.
Good.
That's it for now.
Let's change the subject.
Alright. See, I'm not telling him that I don't remember anything. I'm not gonna tell him that I have, like, astronomical amnesia. You know what I mean? Like, why? Why do I need to tell him that? that is the responsible thing to do, that he understands the kind of mental strain I'm going through. Not necessary. That's the challenge of this playthrough. We're gonna see if we can just play it off. We're just gonna play it off. Former car, come to good condition. I'm gonna do some vehicle inspections. I'm gonna do some, I'm gonna search everyone's lorry. Okay? Searching everyone's car. I'm gonna start searching. Give me this piece of money. I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna take that money out of that guy's car. And what's this lady doing?
Small, wrinkled woman does not greet you. She nods along to something on her radio. A photograph is clutched in her hands, and there is a warm smile on her face.
Wow.
The photo, an ambrotype from the turn of the century, as golden as her smile. It's the warmth of a winter night's fire. Maybe she could give you comfort and shelter, some cigarettes and food money.
Grandma?
Maybe she's your
Grandma?
nothing. Her smile just keeps widening.
She liked the sound
Her
of
hair
Grandma.
is grey like
She
lead.
liked it.
No,
Even if
this
she's
one
asleep.
is a monster in disguise.
I should just leave her alone, right? Excuse me, ma'am. I like to ask some questions.
No response. Wherever this woman is, your
Okay,
words fail
I'm just gonna
to
leave the
reach.
sleeping old woman alone. You know, I don't need to be an asshole cop. You know what I mean, Kim? We don't need to be assholes. What's in this person's load? I'm gonna take what this guy has. This is better than this, because that gives me -1 suggestion. Yeah, that ups my physical strip. Damn, I'm looking pretty fly. Look how swag I'm looking right now. Ooh. I'm looking pretty great. Ruins full of snow, no one lives here. Okay. Slogan. Humanox. Alright, what is this? It's gonna be some history lesson about a statue.
An old monument stands in the middle
Yep.
of the traffic island, pointing toward the sea. It looks as if it's been reassembled piece by piece, secured and mounted in the air with the aid of numerous ropes and rods.
I'm gonna leave it for now. I'll come back to this. I'm gonna leave it for now. Okay. Meow, 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 meow. Haphazard. All the haphazard shit all over the place. Closed for winter. Use main entrance. Let's talk to this lady. Pigs go home. Wow, cool. Wow. Who wrote this, lady? Fuck the police. Wow! Lady! Why are you sitting over here by the anti-cop symbolism
The
over here?
RCM in Martinez.
Yep.
What can I help you with?
You sound surprised.
We don't see a lot of police around here. That's all.
I mean, there was a murder just happened. You know, you would think there'd be police around.
The place looks the part. There's graffiti everywhere, and the traffic jam behind you is completely unregulated.
I have some questions for you.
Of course. What can I help you with?
Can I borrow your gloves? I'm doing an autopsy.
An autopsy? Wow. Sure, keep them. I have another pair.
Can I also have what you have on your head as well, your headscarf? Can I also
She
have
must
that?
be very diligent about the glove use, because her hands are clean and delicate.
And who are you exactly?
Me? I am just a gardener.
She hides it well, but behind the sweat and dirt there is something else in her rigid posture.
Well, good to meet you, just a gardener. Another question
I
then.
am pleased to meet you too, officer.
What is this, what's up with all this fuck the police business, man?
Excuse me?
She's uncomfortable. Maybe you should drop this line of questioning.
You know what, never mind.
She shifts in her seat awkwardly.
Some kids. I'm gonna
See
leave
you
her
around,
alone.
officer.
Goodbye, lady. Thank you. Thank you for your time. Okay. Sorry, Kim. Sorry about that. I gotta talk to this guy. You are the angriest man I know, Renee. These two are buds. Solve routine, stick to it. That's all there is. Look at them playing a game. They're playing a little game. Spirited chirps and clicks of swallows fill the air. Oh, how nice. What's up,
Have
gentlemen?
you no shame? Whining about your back every time you bring out the measuring tape.
René, you're a man with a fork in a world of soup. Please, let's just try to enjoy the game, alright?
Let's just enjoy the game, Renee.
Look in his hand,
He's eating a
going
big sandwich.
into his mouth.
Sandwich!
The sandwich.
You have a
It's
sandwich.
hauntingly beautiful.
Can I have that
I'm
sandwich?
trying to, but you keep breaking my concentration. You're old. I can see that. We're both old. Now stop dragging your ass like it's a girl.
Hey.
These manly men are playing ball.
These guys are buds.
This is a ball game. Grab a ball and play it. Don't ask questions. Shoot first. Ask questions.
You know, I don't know
never.
if that's a good idea, Physical Illustrate.
No, you got this.
Just grab
There's
the
the ball. You're the game.
I deserve them for a moment.
See? You're munching and complaining.
I'm not gonna
That's
act a
ruined
damn
my
fool.
concentration.
A cool superstar disco cop doesn't act a damn fool unless he's dancing like a fool on the dance floor.
Could the
of course.
objective of the game be to throw the metal ball so it lands by the wooden ball?
That must be.
Ah, mon Dieu. The pain in my back is unbearable. I can't even say if it's in my back or hip anymore. Feels like it's in both.
I hope you pass out from it. You goddamn jellyfish. Men like you are the reason this nation is sinking.
Wow.
Trying to throw something as close to a predetermined point as possible. Measuring. This must be the age-old game of petanque.
Dang.
Shush. Ignore them. They don't know what they're doing. They're old. You are letting down yourself and the team. Get in the damn game already. Doesn't matter what team. Pick a team. Any team. The blue team. You're
I'm not
letting
throwing
them
the
down.
ball.
Get in the game and throw the goddamn ball.
I'm not throwing the ball. Quit being mean to me.
Eyes on the ball, Dinky Winky.
Hey, fuck this guy. I'm not listening to him. A moment of your time, fellas.
Sure, officer. I am René Arnoux. And my specially abled partner
Oh,
here
it's his
is
guard booth.
Gaston Martin.
Interesting. Yo,
How can
I
we
saw
help
you the
you?
other day, man. Hey, thank you, Shape. Thank you. Fuck yeah. I'm gonna try a new avatar. Sweet, perfect for this game. Thanks, Shape. What a cool guy. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Renee, I found your guard booth, by the way, bud.
Yes. The Debardeurs Union pays me to stand vigil during the night.
Yeah,
Not out of any political allegiance, mind you.
of course.
I'm an old man. Don't sleep more than a few hours every night anyway, and money
I
is tight.
I kicked Measurehead's ass. I outplayed Everett Clare, I think. I mean, he didn't make me look too foolish, I guess.
He feels like he has to justify himself for some reason.
Money's tight. What? Oh, about why he has a job? Oh, I guess out of retirement. What picture in there? You were in it. You look happy. Who's that girl?
She is nobody. This is none of your concern, and I refuse to discuss my private affairs with the
Oh, but she keeps
RCM.
she keeps a picture of the girl. Subscribe with Prime. Whoa! Thanks for subscribing, Shape. What a cool dude.
The lady is
Wow.
Jeanne-Marie Beaulieu, and
Very
she
cool.
sure
Shape
as
is
hell
my
wasn't
guy.
a nobody.
Yeah, you're a mod. Shape's my only mod. I mean, a cool dude. He helped me out. He's good for commissioning shit. Like sweet new avatar accessories. Must seen someone Latimer. Your booth looks right into the yard.
Yes, it does. Unfortunately, I wasn't working that night. Been on a 2-week leave since last Monday.
Oh, who was working your shift that night?
No one. The bus has been unmanned since last Monday. There's no other guard. It's just me.
What's the point?
No one has been guarding
What?
the container yard since last Monday.
Yes. It's not actually an issue. I mean,
Look, officer. The container yard doesn't actually need a guardsman. Never had one before, René. Monsieur Claire had that booth built specially for him. It's mostly decorative.
Mostly decorative, yeah. Also, doesn't matter if you're there or
the
not.
possibility of someone being in there is enough to discourage any ill-minded individuals.
Evrard created this job for René because he knows the Royal Carabinier's pension of honor and PTSD isn't something a man can live off. A decorated Kingsman collecting tear reflects bad on the whole neighborhood. His words.
Make sure rent that serves as a profit if you guys. Rage works at dead end. Everyone gets it. Big guys look after the small and everyone gets working together. I love it.
Can we conclude the topic of my guard booth now?
He wants to argue, he can't find his word. He's like, yeah, he gets it.
Yes. Like I said, I would be up anyway, so might as well keep an eye out. It keeps my senses sharp.
I saw a horseback monument near the roundabout.
Ah, yes. King Philip III on his steed. A reminder of what Revachol once was.
Oh, absolutely.
This is a
At
stream
the
where this
mercy of
hang
a
out with two
cocaine
old
snorting
dudes and
tyrant
just shoot
who
shit.
emptied the treasury so he
Listen
could
to them,
sleep on
yeah.
a bed of gold.
Just vibe, you know? Just vibe with these cool dudes.
Cocaine.
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 Sounds like our kind of king.
Cocaine.
Just imagine what kind of cocaine a king would have had.
I probably some really good
A
shit.
superpower, feared and respected. A testament to what this country can be under the leadership of a true king. Someone who knows how to rule.
And how should a true king rule?
Decisively, without fear of offending the sensibilities of the frail and weak-minded among his subjects. This is something the insurgents never understood.
Seems to me a leader should take care of his people before himself. That's what makes a good leader. Right?
A nation is only as strong as its leader. That's why it was such madness to try to...
Don't get started on that again. What happened, happened.
You're just repeating what his daddy told him, that's all.
The Carabinier doesn't reply, but his entire being communicates unbreakable resolve. No one and nothing can change this man's mind.
Yep.
He is as rigid as they come, still in that antique uniform. It's a symbol for him.
Right.
You know anything about the man hanged in that backyard? You know anything
Unfortunately, I don't. Unlike most of the locals, I have no qualms about assisting law enforcement. But this affair has passed me by completely.
And most of the locals?
In Martinez, the union is the law. So can you really blame them?
But you don't have a problem with cops?
Cop is a pejorative term. I don't have a problem with policemen. On the contrary, I admire the effort to bring order to our streets.
He doesn't know about the crime. Your time is better spent discussing politics.
So what about police women?
I'm confident they are indispensable in regard to all the paperwork and other administrative duties.
Paperwork. Not to mention keeping the station tidy and the men fed and happy. Oh man, just be a chauvinist, but maybe the no duty honestly women couldn't carry out. Yeah, that's the right thing to say.
But you must agree that nature, in her infinite wisdom, has made men more fit to perform certain, more challenging tasks. Don't you, officer?
Yeah. I mean, okay.
No reason to even feel bad about that. It's just the
general?
way of the animal kingdom.
You seem to be playing in a crater.
Yes. The terrain here provides an interesting variety to a familiar game.
You know, creative?
I do. Fire from heavy artillery.
Heavy artillery fire, you say? That's the best kind of artillery fire. Very interesting.
Was a crater left by artillery fire, but why?
Why what?
Why was heavy artillery used?
Because that's what happens when communards hijack your country, execute your supreme leadership, and turn your capital into a slaughterhouse. You use heavy ordnance to clean up your home.
Oh. Well, did you use artillery fire against them?
Sadly, no. It was the foreigners who brought them to their knees. We fought valiantly. Too valiantly. So valiantly we got licked.
Damn. Oh, that sucks.
Should have fought dirty, like they did with their suicide sex cult propaganda and mad anarchist women strapped to shrapnel bombs.
What?
We didn't though, and we lacked caliber. God bless him, but the suzerain's cannons simply weren't big enough.
Suicide sex cult? Tell me more.
It was probably a bit more complicated than that.
So, why show them here in Marnay?
Because this place is a damn beachhead. Had to soften the commies up first.
Beachhead?
Yes. The military coordinated amphibious landing to take back Revachol.
He finds your lack of historic knowledge troubling, a sign of mental deterioration in the preceding generations.
My memory's fine, sir.
Martinez was used as one of the 3 footholds in Revachol during
I
Operation
remember being taught
Deathblow
this school.
in 08. The other 2 are off in Stella Maris and the Delta.
Deathblow. Sounds grim.
This here is Blood Ground, where coalition boots first made landfall and cleaned those rabid dogs out. Most likely, we're playing pétanque on their mangled corpses.
Hey, fuck yeah, dude. High five.
Blood ground. You got old René going there. Like he isn't hungry enough already.
Sorry.
Don't get me wrong, officer. I hate those foreign dogs, but the enemy of my enemy and all that. They're the lesser evil.
So is that why everything's so bombed out?
Damn right, son. They laid the fire of hell on the city before they stormed it. And it worked, too.
There was a strange gleam in his eyes.
He approves of this radical approach, knows it was necessary.
The rest of the city got cleaned up, but Martinez they keep as a monument. And now the Union Socialists are practically running the place.
Well, it's your own damn fault. You, we, the coalition, Revachol, whoever you want to blame, never finished the job. Officially, the party never surrendered. Of
Interesting.
course, they still all influence.
Or
You
the
don't even
influence.
begin to truly understand the players at the table, let alone the specific circumstances surrounding them.
Like French.
What do you think?
Thinking men have opinions on these things. Present one.
That's how it should be. Soft socialists paving the way for the hard-working class to take over. The working class, you see. Foreign powers cleaned up our mess, and now they rule us. Shake your head in shame. This coalition seems quite capable, actually. The commies just don't understand how money works. Nothing. I don't think. So he wants me to say this, but I'm gonna say this. This is more my style.
Preposterous!
Yeah.
Surely you don't mean it. I'm just sorry it had to be them. After 8 years of fighting those commie hyenas, boiling cats for food and drinking my piss in the mountains, I would have preferred if the Right Honorable King Guillaume returned through Revachol, or even if that damn clan Fouissel had risen from the grave and led us. Sadly, that was not the case.
This royal failure weighs heavily on him.
Damn.
Instead, all that is just, holy, and beautiful in the world was wiped away, and now it's neon signs with toothpaste ads everywhere. Foreign influence peddling garbage and stupid music on the radio.
I hear you, man.
This is just what the commies wanted. This was their plan all along.
The commies.
This is what they wanted to replace the role of the suzerain with.
You mentioned Guillaume?
A true king in both blood and mind. Led Revachol before Frissel. He would have been better, but the damn commies drove him into exile.
Damn
Some
commies.
manner of self-deceit is present in his thinking. Sounds like this Guillaume abandoned him, and he doesn't want to admit it.
And who is this Frizzle?
Damn Frissel. He was the king we couldn't
Miss
protect.
Frizzle?
The Carabineers failed him.
King.
And the crown.
Miss Frizzle. From
He
Magic
died in
School
the
Bus.
hands of the hoi polloi, in a very public
The
execution.
hoi polloi. Oh,
He
shit.
slouches as he says that. It makes him smaller, admitting they left the king to the mob.
So what exactly is a suzerain?
Suzerain is the king. Has everyone forgotten already? They forgotten already.
Soon, they will forget everything. Him too. Then he chooses anger over melancholy.
That's easier. Anger is easier than
It's
melancholy.
no use talking to you. You were still in Daddy's balls when it happened. When we took our last stand against the filth and rode the cavalry straight into gunfire.
Well, you seem like a cool dude, Renee.
An extremely inadvisable strategy against automatic weapons. Be sure not to make the same mistake.
Yeah. I know Renee's. I got a +1 to this. I got a +1 to this.
As Rene turns
Fuck
from you
yeah,
to his
baby. That's what I'm
partner,
talking about.
the medals on his chest rattle and glare. He keeps his spine straight and his ribcage lifted, displaying them proudly.
How many medals are there?
2. The larger one is shaped like a cross, while the smaller medal resembles the sun.
Oh, look at the cross.
A crowned head in front of 2 crossed rifles. The medal hangs from a blue striped triangle.
Interesting.
It's the Croix de Bravoure, Cross of Valor. The cross was the highest battlefield decoration in Suzerain's armed forces, awarded for exceptional bravery in the line of duty, in service of King Frissel I.
Oh, he's gonna be proud of that medal.
A small blue star inside an orange sun. It has the word Valiance written below.
They misspelled Valiance.
The setting sun was a decoration used to distinguish seasoned combat veterans in service of King Frissel I during the Revolution.
Croix de Bravois and the setting sun. Did you get them for?
For bravery.
It's a conflicted topic for the old veteran. There must have been a number of controversial episodes in his service days.
Not for killing babies or raping women. That's what I was gonna say. Bravery.
I'm sure. But I know this uniform's reputation. You are also wondering if I got this for raping women or killing babies.
No, I really wasn't. I was just asking.
Honor is everything to me.
Whoa. Sounds like you're about to open the gates of conversation. This man will literally talk your ear off if you let him wander off to memory lane.
So, what did you get the medals for, Nate?
For doing my duty in the heat of battle. For looking my mortality in the eye. When men like Gaston here hid in the bushes and shat themselves.
Oh, shat himself.
He saved some muddy princeling who foolishly strolled into the front line in his gown of velvet and gold.
Interesting. Saved a princeling, you don't say.
It was on the first month of
Willikers.
the revolution here in Revachol. Unrest was spreading like wildfire. Marauders had taken most of the Quran
413.
and were getting really
Only
ambitious.
2 hours have passed in game so far.
King Frissel thought he could
I
end
can,
it all
I
in
can
one
kick it with these
decisive
old
strike.
dudes for a minute.
Sent his cousin, Drisson, to put an end to the unrest.
Sweet.
Alas, the young Drisson was all piss and no vinegar, wearing a tunic of purple velvet and cockatiel feathers to battle. Even his rifle was gold-plated,
He's
shot from
spit.
5 clicks away. Can you imagine the asininity?
I cannot.
You can. It's very asinine.
Oh, I can't.
He really despises that Drissant fellow.
Purple velvet tunic. That isn't exactly camo.
See, Kim wants to like hanging out with these old war dudes.
Keep the long and bloody story
They're pretty
short.
chill guys.
Drisson
Good
marched us
story.
against the partisans in Coron. And when I say marched, I mean, made us walk into captured enemy territory, single file, like toy soldiers, while he rode in front on his giant red stallion. The rebels were smart. They let us come real close before opening fire. Suffice to say, it was carnage.
Must have been a bloodbath.
I got shot in the left shoulder and went down.
I think
Just a
they
flesh
probably
wound.
meant
But just as I
bloodbath,
turned over, the prince fell into the mud next to me. He was missing his lower jaw.
Oh,
Then his
shit.
horse, driven mad by the noise and smell of gunpowder, stepped on my leg and shattered my knee.
Jesus.
It's painful to even think about. Hang on to the story. Veterans get sentimental after such retellings. This might yield something useful.
Okay, then what did you do?
I grabbed my sidearm and shot the beast in the head. Then everything went black.
Horse. By beast, are you referring to the horse or the prince?
Capitaine Arnoux, le fléau des chevaux.
The bane of horses.
Horses.
When I came to, it was all over. It was just me and Joe Lestresson, gurgling in the blood-soaked mud right next to me. The
Damn.
pig had taken numerous flesh wounds and lost a lot of blood. But despite missing his jaw, he seemed hesitant to die. Tougher than he looked, that one.
Oof. This would never happen with the Johnny Law jaw. My jaw is tight. What a stupid thing to say.
Right.
Yep.
So I
Yep.
grabbed the prick and started crawling. Kept going until the 59th Cavalry picked us up.
Johnny Law
Through some miracle, we both survived. And the jealous freak convinced Friesel to give me a medal for not leaving him to die in his own blood. Piece and shit. He was the commanding officer and I was on duty. Just doing my job. Shouldn't hand out medals for that. 13 months later, I received the Sun for distinguished service. It's not worth mentioning.
You sense he's downplaying it. He did a lot more than his duty. More than anyone's duty. It's in his spine, in his billowing breasts, and untarnished self-worth.
Actual war
Duty,
hero, huh?
medals, honor, chain of command. I like this guy. He's not a pansy. I don't like pansies.
Why do you despise Toussaint so much?
Because he was a goddamn dandy. Had no business leading men or even being on the battlefield. All he was related.
Yeah.
That's it.
He was a war hero, now he's a crotchety old
Royal
man.
blood alone doesn't make army commanders. He was a stupid kid.
LOL
only
killing.
interested in
LOL
horses,
at killing
hairstyles,
babies, am I right,
and
Shay?
man-loving. And 782 Royal Carabineers are dead because of his incompetence.
Whoa, man-loving? Is that even a word?
Man loving.
It is not.
That is not a word. Sounds like you're being modest, Renee.
The old carabinier stands quietly like a statue,
Sounds like you're being.
his features
you're being modest.
motionless.
What Monseigneur Modesty is not telling you is that he crawled over 7 kilometers before the cavalrymen
God.
found him and Drison. 2 days later that was. And that even while crawling with a mangled half-dead prince on his back, he still managed to murder 3 rebels on his way.
Christ! Whoa!
Is that pride in his voice? It's deep down, but maybe even unbeknownst to the man himself, it's there.
Hold on. Quite impressive. It's been like Renee who made Revachol a great one. Hold on, you're just a little bit proud of Renee's heroics, aren't you?
Sorry, officer, but you're reading me all wrong. I'm a man of peace, and these kinds of bloody heroics are only impressive to men like Rene himself. How did you find the story to be, officer?
Quite impressive. It's men like Renee who made Revachol a great one.
Maybe, but also bear in mind, officer. They don't hand this out for anyone with a service record. Oh no, you have to get shot. Repeatedly. And you need to get your hands bloody too. Really, really bloody.
What's a war?
Do not speak of what you know nothing about, Poltrun. Duty is something you will never understand.
Hey, thanks for the story, Renee.
Ah, there were many such stories in those days. Many such men too.
That was a good story,
True
Renee.
Revacholians. Men with backbone.
Honestly, I think you might need to kill more babies. It seems a bit stressy. Me? Look at this guy. Does he look stressed to you? Here we're doing just fine.
Oh,
having-
yes, Renee, yes.
No one suspects a
Men
thing.
were
No one
bigger,
knows we have
girls
amnesia.
were prettier, and everyone wore the fascia. Lord, please, bring those days back, if you can.
Look, we're the hobo cop and the superstar cop. We're doing just fine here. No one knows we have amnesia yet. We're pulling it off. We're gonna solve this case like the superstar hobo cops we are.
I'm not getting into this with you
We're gonna
again.
just go through this case.
Officer, was there anything else?
You should try to come up with a heroic story of your own. Impress this old soldier.
Oh, I need to increase my drama, huh? How do I increase my drama? This one gives me -1 drama. So I'm gonna be doing a trauma check. Okay. Let's do a quick save. Let's see if
Vigilance
if I just nail
officer,
it.
what can this old carabinier do for you?
Well, I'm gonna tell you a story, Renee. I need you to pull up Disco Forever, bitch. You damn right, Shay. That's fucking right, baby. Disco Forever. We're gonna tell him. I'm gonna tell him a bitchin' story.
Unfortunately,
No!
there doesn't seem to be anything worth.
Oh no. Oh no. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Vigilance officer, what can...
Unfortunately,
It shouldn't take that many tries to get it, you know what I mean? Like, it's, I'm not gonna save Scub. I'm not gonna save Scub. We're gonna move on. I'm gonna come back later when I have a higher drama. The stream is not the place to save Scub. God damn it. How high is my drama? Drama's a 5? I have 3 skill points I can spend. If I up my rhetoric, I can get another. I can get another attempt at the other place at the container. I'll come back. I'll come back. Humanitarian aid. Humanitarian aid, not for resale. Not for resale. Speakers from the people of Samara. Meow meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Meow 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 meow.
You see
Come
a
back to that
Samaran
container.
street vendor
You just can't contain
surrounded by
yourself.
a motley assemblage of goods.
You know what's
When
in that
he
container,
realizes
Shay?
You're looking at him.
There's
The
something
name
special
Seaman
with that container.
is embroidered over his breast pocket.
Happy shopping, officer.
Is there like a trick to get that open? Because like it's like I don't have a bad rhetoric, but it's like it's still like a 3% impossible. Like I don't see like you have to get a double 6.
Everything's cool.
Is there a way to
goods
make,
are
like,
cool. The
with
customers
severed
are
fingers
cool.
and
The
cannabis?
place is cool. And one more thing, officer.
If you show up with cannabis, it's easier to get in.
From out on the bay, a cool wind gathers. It sweeps
That
into the
thing?
city, tugging
Or a
at the
severed
textiles
finger.
hanging around the stand. Some distance away, the sound of a tin can clattering across the street can be heard.
Wow,
You're very cool.
I'm the coolest.
Bang, 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 bang.
Hey,
You
look
feel
out,
a
bud.
twitch in your index fingers. There's a finger shootout brewing.
I'm I'm gonna whip him out, Kim. Sorry, I'm gonna whip him out.
Don't shoot, officer! Have we got an arrest here or just a shakedown?
Even better. It's like a shakedown, but somehow legal. This is civil asset forfeiture.
Even better, it's civil asset forfeiture. I'm gonna make an imaginary warning shot.
Oh! You're threatening my inviolable property rights! Good joke, officer! You're very funny, you know that?
Yeah, funny. This is a civil forfeiture. I just want to ask some questions.
Then fire away, officer!
Finger pistols. Finger pistols, you're promised a gun. Oh! That would just serve. This is why you became a cop. I've never seen this one. Something in case of like talking to people. How are they gonna believe that you protect yourself? And then from savages on a firearm? This ain't right. You need to think around this problem. You need to snap your fingers at people as you do. Okay? Let's do it. We're gonna finger pistols, maybe. Finger pistols! That's what a cool little thought to have. LOL. Fuck yeah! I did the finger pistols. Let me do the F5.
Everything's still cool here, officer.
What kind of stuff are you selling?
Only the coolest goods in Revachol. I've got sneakers, speakers, extremely comfy pants too. Try them on right here. No shame, only freedom.
Hey, where'd you get those comfy pants?
I'm an entrepreneur, officer. I've got sources, buyers, suppliers, distributors, manufacturers, wholesalers, all extremely cool and above board.
That's what I like to hear, Sailing. That's what I like to hear. You got a discount for cool officers like me?
No need for discounts at ceilings, officer. Everything's already on sale. Anything you want, 50% off.
But did he first mark them up 100%, just so that he could put them on sale?
There's no use, Brian.
Yes, it's a business secret. Let him keep it.
That's all.
Anything for you.
Where are you from?
Me? It's a boring story, officer.
This man probably comes from Seaguy, sometimes known as the Apricot Suzerainty, an archipelago in the Samaran Isola.
You're from the Apricot Suzerainty, right?
Apricot Suzerainty calls to mind an era when the Seaguy archipelago was colonized by
It's a bit of a
Revachol.
slur. Oh
It's a bit of a slur, in other
no!
words.
It's a slur. Sorry to me say that. I meant to say you're from Sea Guy.
Very cool. I admire your awareness of our intertwined histories. It's super nice of you to apologize for colonialism, but the Apricot Suzerainty is a shithole. That's why I left.
Is it cool of me to apologize for colonialism? I don't want to talk about this. It's some kind of mind reaction.
No, it's very cool, officer. You're a cool cop for caring about those things. You should buy cool glasses too.
You know what? I will go buy some cool glasses. You're right. I will.
There's a pile of cheap sunglasses in a small box.
Perfect.
A variety of shapes and colors.
You like sunglasses, officer? I've got the latest styles right here.
Abort. These are hideous. What's more, they don't even fit your face.
Oh my
You can
goodness.
feel them pinching your nose
Well, he
and
wants
chafing
me to
against
buy
your
him,
brow.
right? He
Damn, officer. You look
thinks
like
I'm
a mega
cool.
secret spy. Very secret. They're
Yeah.
practically made for you. I'll let you have them for 2 real and 50 cents.
Yeah, no
They're
problem.
perfect for concealing your bloodshot and baggy eyes.
Exactly.
It's going to be very difficult for anyone to take you seriously with these
No,
things
come
on your
No, you are definitely not buying those.
Don't tell me what to do, Kim. I like these sunglasses.
No, I can't. We can't walk around with you
Oh.
looking like this.
Wow,
Okay,
really?
fine. Go ahead. If you want to look like a walking midlife crisis, then who am I to interfere?
The lieutenant's reverse psychology for Betty doesn't work on you.
Oh god,
If you
that's
want
so
to look like a mega
bad.
secret midlife crisis, that's your choice.
I'm gonna take
A
it.
good starter pair, officer. And when you're ready to upgrade, come back and see me.
These are all boring. Boring third-rate ho-hum sunglasses
I don't
made
mind
of
buying
cheap
those stupid-ass
Ceraese plastic.
glasses.
The kind of plastic
And the
that
rest are
melts
just
in the
boring.
sun.
The other ones aren't near as abhorrently offensive as the other
Those
one I
UV
did
stickers
buy.
are almost certainly just there for the show. If anything, these lenses probably direct more UV light into your pupils. A UV magnifier.
Magnifier.
These are all first-rate sunglasses. Premium design, superb material, very cool. UV resistant. These will definitely keep your eyes safe and cool while doing your dangerous police work.
I am gonna get these. This is gonna be way easier to get.
Everything's still cool. The shine on these sunglasses lasts.
Got it. First try. Pair of water blue shades. Right on the left temple says Sub and Cylindric Rendezvous. The frame appears to be hand carved out of bone.
Oh,
Whoa.
very interesting choice, officer. Very
Nice.
high culture.
I'm high culture AF, Ceiling. Let me try these
This
on.
is how a sea monster sees the world.
Yeah.
You've become a sea monster.
I'm a sea
Giant,
monster.
hidden, and strangely tender at heart. All is blue.
These are where it's
All
at,
right.
Ceiling.
But these actually make your vision worse. It's like literally being underwater.
That just makes everything way cooler.
Yes. But they also make your soul quiver like jello. So deep.
Yeah, we're gonna be wearing these, boys. We're gonna be wearing
Wow, officer. You look so cool. And they can be yours for a mere 3 real. My regular customers have passed them all up because they've got no taste. But you found them.
these. Hey Kim, what do you think of these?
The lieutenant tilts his head and steps back,
What do you
eyes
think,
narrowed
Kim?
in a thorough examination. It's a case to him.
You look like a musician. Like a blind musician. But you could do worse. Take them if you want.
That's all I needed to hear, baby.
A man who knows his style.
Fuck yeah. Let me put these sweet shades I just bought on. Damn. What a cool motherfucker, man. What a cool, look at him. Look at him. That unit. God, Harry, you're so cool.
There are clothes inside.
What a super cool
Cheap
disco
second-hand
cop.
clothes, smelling of strangers'
Super
body
cool super
odors.
cat.
Don't be shy. These are premium class clothes. Good quality fabrics, best retro design. Save the economy with your style, officer.
Say the
Yay.
economy. That sounds off.
Let me
You find your hands deep
I'm just
in
gonna
tattered
ignore.
and faded garments made from weird polyester blends that make your body itch and sweat in all the wrong places.
Oh
The
boy.
box smells like cat piss or like an old person with no money.
Man.
Economical, but also trendy. Look firsthand, buy secondhand. Keep the economy moving.
Let's do it.
Something cold grazes your hand. Synthetic and sleek.
Oh.
A windbreaker. Surf, it says, but also wind, summer, 100% waterproof.
What?
Sport,
Oh my
all in
god.
different typefaces.
This
This jacket is the apex
Yeah.
of human
is a
evolution.
cool jacket,
The
guys.
moment at which man became weatherproof,
We're getting this jacket and we're gonna wear it for a
practical,
while.
and yet it may deaden your senses to the world around you. Possibly because of the awful typeface.
Good choice, officer. Mega sporty. And it's only $4.50 for you, sir.
I will buy these.
Gotta prepare for springtime, right?
Correct. So we're talking about saving the economy.
Haven't you heard, officer? We've got to be economically conscious. Recycle your cash, keep it in circulation. Don't buy new things. Buy eco.
I'll keep that in mind.
Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool. Very nice. What is that back there?
You see two lowly, defeated speakers, thralls, slaves basically, Perched
I can
Oh, I
see
didn't
you have a
put the-
taste for luxury, officer. Can't keep your eyes off those sneakers?
Yeah.
a pair of found ultras. The design is
That'll
impossibly
go with my
sleek and
jacket. These
simple.
will go with my
A futuristic
jacket.
silhouette
My new
with a sleek
jacket.
monochrome colorway.
So
a jet
sporty.
dedicated, victorious, sporty.
Yeah.
These found sneakers are a must-have for a track and field legend.
That's me. All we're doing today is running
Those
around.
sneakers, mister. Those sneakers are the latest found sneakers. Super air, super fine, super cool.
Super
Only
cool.
50 real.
Super 50?
Only that's madness.
That's madness.
Found Ultra. We're the future. You remember the slogan from some
I
magazine.
have the money though. I have the money. I'm gonna do it.
Super cool.
I need them.
Now the
I need
premium
them.
lifestyle is yours, officer.
Premium lifestyle is mine.
The sneakers seem to vibrate in your hands with an almost mystical energy.
Damn right. I'm gonna wear those shoes. My current shoes suck. I need some new ones. It's gonna be negative 7 warfare. It's gonna be negative encyclopedia, and that's fine. But, ooh, that's so comfy. I felt an instant relief in my. I can wear fall and everything. Look at that. Right now with +1 shivers, I can just get rid of it and have. Ooh! Look at this cool son of a bitch. Look at this cool motherfucker, man. I don't have any new pants. I'm still wearing my disco pants, my flare cut trousers. And I don't have a hat. But damn, look how fly we look. Holy shit. And it's still day one and we're like the flyest dude in town. We're the flyest dude in town, Kim. We're gonna hit the disco. We gotta go hit the disco, mon frere. Okay. Look at me. Look at Kim. He's so cool. More gloves. Fingerless gloves. Electrochemistry. Huh. Okay. I mean, I'm like the coolest dude here, guys. Always pawn shot, fast cash for fast few times. Well, I thought, yeah, there's a dude over here. Let's talk to this guy, Kip. Let's see what this guy's doing over here by this control panel. Evening, sir.
G'day to you, officers.
G'day, mate.
A burly man hangs out by the waterlock, carving up a generous serving of salami with an old hunter's knife.
Okay.
His eyes are fixed on a man stranded on the other side of the waterlock and on an enormous billboard that has fallen down into the canal between them. His posture is relaxed.
There's a guy
Despite
over there.
his powerful build and a knife in his hand, this man resorts to physical intimidation only infrequently, if at all.
First things first, what are you doing here, man on the waterlock?
My friend Barry the Butcher is stuck on the other side of the water.
Ah, there he is.
I'm keeping him company and eating his salami.
That's his salami. Ah.
From the corner of your eye, you see a man in a yellow shirt and grey overalls waving at you from across
Barry
the
the
canal.
Butcher.
He seems
waves.
disappointed about the wreckage
I
on
wave
the
back.
waterlock and the salami.
Yeah, he misses. Yeah, he said the salami's gonna go bad. Won't worry, we won't let it go bad,
Very
Barry.
good stuff. Anything I can do for you, officer?
The man on the waterlock picks the skin off his piece of salami and takes a sizable bite. Do you know what caused this wreckage here?
I wasn't here to witness it, but those look like tire tracks on that sign. Weird, huh? Then again, plenty of daredevil drivers in Rivershoal.
I wouldn't know anything about
The
that.
words Daredevil Driver
No.
sound ominous to you.
No, they don't. They don't mean anything.
Too bad it also takes a year and a day to repair anything around here, especially a waterlock. The rest of the coast is closed off till then.
Hey, can I have some of that salami?
Sure thing.
Hey, thanks.
It is salty. It is savory. It is chewy.
That's
The
good.
hangover only makes the salami
Little salami
more
break.
tasty.
Yeah, they don't make games like this anymore, you know what I mean? They They don't make games like this
Want some
anymore.
too, officer?
Everybody's always like shooting, trying to get the biggest gun to shoot stuff. Sometimes you just want to vibe with the bored people in town and, play games with them or eat some salami with them, smoke a cigarette
I
with
know.
them. Kim even takes some salami. Wow. It's good. It's good salami. Alright, bye. Just keeping him company. Well, let me take a look at the
A couple
control
of
box
indicator
here.
lights are missing from this control panel. Loose wires.
I
This
see.
panel usually closes the water lock, turning it into a bridge that lets you cross the canal.
Oh, it's a
But there's a
billboard.
crashed salmon and butter sign in the way. Pulling the lever probably won't do anything.
Okay. Okay. Fair enough. What can I say? I'm gonna quick save and go in the pawn shop. Pawn shop time! What kind of machine? Antique cash register? Okay, so shit there. What an eclectic little shop. That's a one. The plaque simply says DEI. What? What? In the dark, a film projector is whirring away. Look at all this shit. I'm like an accordion. We got a little statue, a little lamp, little miniatures.
You see
and
rows of toy soldiers
knick-knack
guarding the
stand.
rest of the trinkets displayed on the table. Some on horseback, others
Oh,
in
there's a dude
rags,
right there.
others yet in bright blue uniforms. All are stern and unyielding in their duty. Try to find something pretty and cool here, then use it to win her back.
Dress code extreme performance. What does that mean? Try to find something pretty and cool to win her back.
Yes, buy something nice. A figurine.
Okay.
This sounds off. You shouldn't trust this guy.
Inspect the figurines in rags.
This set of soldiers isn't meant to look impressive. A few have rifles, but most of them carry pistols. Some even shovels and tall sticks.
Are these even soldiers?
You're probably talking about the revolutionaries, yes? Yes, they are soldiers. Revolutionary soldiers. I think their poverty has been exaggerated for effect. When you place them next to the royalists, it doesn't seem like they could possibly win.
Spaceship baby. It's meant to give people hope. Even we can do it.
Maybe.
Yeah.
He seems to have his own take on the conflict played out in perpetuity by these toys. Might be interesting to find out what it is.
I'm gonna try to find my own shit.
Why? What's this? A headless man riding a horse? A headless man wearing futuristic tracksuit trousers that say foul.
What? What? Oh my god.
Oh, that's the headless phone rider.
That's why I got the bonus, because I'm wearing all the phone shit.
The headless phone rider. It's an urban legend.
That's me. This is me, Kim.
About a man who rides the streets of Revachol sporting a fawn tracksuit. As you see, he's missing his head.
That's so fucking cool.
50 cents. Bargain price. I'll throw in the tiny cap too. I
Yeah.
think he's looking for it, or something.
Yeah, I'm
That part
gonna.
of the story has many interpretations.
I'm gonna take it. I'm definitely will take it.
Did I mention that this figurine is supposed to be lucky? Always carry it with you.
I will.
That was a very smooth salesman's grin that almost comes off as earnest. You should learn from him.
I think I will. So what's this item here? Oh. Can I put it in my hand? No. Well, I will keep it on me. Can I put it anywhere? No? Well, I'm just gonna keep it on me then. I'm gonna keep it in my pocket. It's my lucky figurine. Mostly military, but a few more eccentric fascists thrown in.
Wow. A very large red t-shirt with an impressive print stands out from the other guard. Oh yeah, the print depicts a muscled man striding toward you, a giant sword in each hand, encircled by burning embers. Behind him is a cluster of cabins engulfed in flames. Beneath him are the words, Heimdall burning.
Heimdall burning!
The antlers on the hood of the man's cloak and his piercing blue eyes are familiar.
I'm gonna sniff the shirt.
Smells like worn cotton and a little old sweat there. Worn cotton with a side of flea market or trash bin.
That's a good shirt.
Sniffing is okay, but please don't try anything on. Can't have you leaving your photon emissions in the fabric of things you're not going to buy.
Pro sniffing shot
You're
here.
not imagining it. Photon emissions? What is he talking about?
How would you sound this shirt for?
2 real.
That's dirt cheap.
It is dirt cheap. Cool. I'll think about it.
You should.
Yeah, I thought about it. And I want to buy the t-shirt.
Welcome to Heimdall, officer.
Fuck yeah, buddy. Fuck yeah, buddy. So my shirt gave me +1 physical instrument, which is, you know, that's cool, it's situational. But -2 authority sucks. We're not getting a +1 from my clipboard. So it's only -1. And I get another +1 shivers. Yeah, I'm gonna put it on, because that's gonna give me another +1 physical. It's better than this. It's physical instrument and shivers. But -2 authority sucks. It's a cool shirt though. It's a cool shirt.
It's not often that I see officers from the RCM in my pawn shop. What can I do for you?
His courtesy is not insincere, but he prefers being alone with his projector, just watching the movement of light across the walls of the shop.
Now the RCM's here, tell me, have you had any trouble lately?
I haven't had any problems myself, though some of my customers have complained about inconsistent law enforcement.
I see.
Who are your customers usually?
I see.
All kinds of people come through here. Locals, travelers, people looking for a deal, people looking for a keepsake, people who are terminally bored. As you can see, I have a wide selection of goods for everyone to choose from.
Quite the collection indeed.
It keeps me entertained.
Nothing wrong with just being chill and friendly, you know?
He's well composed, but underneath it you sense psychedelic processes bubbling. Some kind of drug, maybe. Entertained? He might be high. If he is, on what? Feeling warm and enthralled by the movement of light, while the mind continues to race forward. Lucky bastard. He's probably on Parolidon. It's tough to come by on the street.
Parolidon? What is that?
A drug developed by the military to treat and prevent radiation sickness. It has psychedelic side effects, and it makes your eyes turn yellow.
Is it just me, or is it really warm in here?
I try to keep the shop at a comfortable temperature.
There's a note of indignation in his voice. Interesting. Those triangle patches on his vest, you have a feeling they mean something, like they're similar to the halogen rectangle on your jacket.
Hey, what's the triangles on your vest?
I was with the Emergency Relief Brigade. You know, after the People's Pile disaster.
Oh.
Had to take Parolidon for radiation sickness. That's what you were hinting at just now, wasn't it?
He's taken it for mental and emotional, not physical pain these days.
What's the People's Pile? Tell me more about the Emergency Relief Brigade you were a part of. That must have been tough for you, actually. Yeah, tell me about the people.
A bad idea. Some poor leftist built a particle decay generator in hopes of bringing affordable electricity to underserved communities. It malfunctioned. Radioactive waste everywhere. Probably some of it in you, too.
Tell me about your brigade.
We were an all-volunteer force. Self-organized. Tried to help the fire
You're just a
brigades
cool
contain the
dude.
spill.
This guy's just a cool dude.
On the patch, gamma radiation lines crossed with a red drop of blood. Tough son of a gun, this one. Respect.
Yeah.
I lived by the river since I was a small boy.
Wow.
The Esperance.
Another hero.
Didn't have the art
Lot
to
of
let
cool
it all
people
go
in
to
Martin
shit
Aid, man.
without trying to do
Lot of cool
something to
people.
help out. There wasn't much the volunteer force could do, however. We wasted years in the river mud. Years getting sick.
Must be tough. Radioactive cleanup.
There's a reason why everyone's tried to forget any of it ever happened. And why no one has tried to repair or replace the pile.
Yeah.
So much disappointment. And early deaths. Cancer mostly.
Damn.
And we knew all that was coming even as we were cleaning up as best we could.
So whose fault was it that the generator failed?
No one's. Everyone's.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
much bitterness.
Man.
A bunch of poor people built themselves a primitive nuclear reactor, hoping for the best. What
How
do
do
you
you
think is going to happen?
Okay, well, how did you end up running a pawn shop?
The cleanup
Like that,
happened
man.
15 years ago. I was young then. Later, my second aunt died. Left me this shack and all the assorted junk in it. So I came to Martinez. People told me don't go there. It's a shithole. I said, people, we just had a nuclear pile meltdown. I'm gonna get as far away from Forburg as I can. Still in the same city, but
Hey, thanks for telling me, though, man.
I like the theory more than the story.
Hey, I leveled up.
Outward movement, not vortices.
Totally, dude.
Yeah, you gotta get in on those vortices, my man.
My man. We might be able to 8-hour investigation.
I doubt it, but I can try and answer any questions you may have.
You know anything about the recent hanging?
I do my best to keep my distance from all manner of butchery. Bad for business. Bad for everyone.
That it
He
is.
doesn't know anything. No one likes to see what you have to see every day.
Anything about the Wild Pines representative that's in town?
Can't say I'm a huge admirer of wild pines. And I can't say I trust any silver-tongued spokesperson of theirs. Fortunately, I have no reason to get involved.
What do you have against
What should I have for it?
them? Have you met them?
No, just people like that make everyone else see the world somewhat askew, at an angle that is convenient for them. Now, you have more questions, or are we?
That's all I
The
got.
pawnbroker's gaze is already fixed on the dancing colors.
Hey, oh, but by the way, do you happen to have any guns? Like ones carried by cops?
Someone else came here earlier today asking the same question.
What?
I promptly sold her the gun you pawned a couple days back.
Oh no!
What? Sold?
Oh no!
This is a pawn shop, and it did
God.
feel as if you've met before. Oh God.
Oh god!
The lieutenant shifts from one foot to another.
Wait, I sold. Okay, was the buyer a policeman too?
She didn't seem like a policeman, although she kept referring to herself as a pig, which was odd. I found her interest in the gun a bit obsessive, but I was just happy to get rid of it, and of her. Truth be told, she was terrifying.
Right, so let me get this right. You sold your sidearm, issued by the citizens' militia, and now a civilian is running around the streets of Martinez with it?
Miraculously, his face does not reveal what's happening inside.
Maybe she's a vigilante. Moss proves she can do our jobs better than we
It's
can.
possible in these parts of town. We ought to find her and discourage her from taking justice into her own hands.
Any idea where I can find this buyer?
My apologies, officer, but I have no idea where she was coming from or where she went.
A needle in a haystack. There is nothing you can do about it right now. You'll just have to hope Everard wasn't lying, and the Union can track her down.
Damn it. Did ever Claire Clement track that guy?
Maybe. Shady-looking guys came in here yesterday, looking like they'd just taken off their Wild Pines overalls. They asked if I have a police weapon to sell. I told them I already sold it. They went their way. It was a trip, but you know, all sorts of people come here, asking for all sorts of things.
Wait, then it might be true. Everard's claims.
Maybe Claire really is tracking down your gun.
People as oleaginous as Everard seem like they're lying, even when they're really being truthful.
At least now I know how I lost my sidearm. Let's talk about something else.
Of course.
Breakthrough imminent finger pistols. Fuck yeah.
Finger pistols, 9mm.
I'm having an epiphany.
Snap, snap, baby. Turns out guns aren't that much for protecting as they are for attacking people. If you want to protect people, really work for them, you have to whip out your signature dual 9mm Villiers finger pistols. Who needs real guns anyway? That conversation you just had, it would have gone better had you snapped those bad boys at them. Note, 9mm dual finger pistols do not count for an actual weapon in a
So
gunfight.
if both my hands are empty, I can use my finger pistols in a conversation, and it gives me a +1 a suggestion. Hilarious. That's so funny. So let me try that out for a second then. Oh, I get a +1 suggestion from my ledger though, and +1 authority. So that's actually better than my finger guns. Sorry. I'm gonna keep my ledger on. I could go for a little bit without it, I guess. Why not? I can start finger gunning people for a minute, you know? You know what I mean? You only live once, am I right, guys? Okay. That was fun. What a neat little side trip we just did, Kim. Aren't you glad we spent time doing that? Such a fruitful visit. I could have swore I saw some shit back here. What's the thumb having? Stop between those trucks down there. Smokes. Go get them. Oh! Smokes. Yoink. I got spokes. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow, meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow. Well, let's go this way. Let's check the mailbox, huh? What's
This
in the
Post
mailbox?
Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized with graffito. A closer inspection reveals 2 bullet holes in the front. A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
Good mail delivery box. And then I pat the delivery box. Good delivery box.
The box seems happy.
Aww.
Eat shit pig, fucked by the coon, and St. G with a crown have been scribbled on it. Jenny is a whore, and best set mailbox also.
Been there, post love until, yeah. Mailbox, mail collection box, been there.
The mail collection box seems cathartic. Thankfully,
I killed
though,
my morale.
so do you. You shudder. Then you swallow.
I feel cathartic,
And then
guys.
suddenly, you see it. Over all the other graffitos, someone has, using the tip of a very sharp knife, cut the words, Revachol forever.
Nice. Revachol forever, baby! Boss, like, pick them up if you had a bag. I don't need to pick up trash. I'm too much of a Billy badass. There's something down there. What's down there? Oh, a potato cellar. Potato cellar? What the hell is a potato cellar?
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open.
With chubby red cheeks waves at you, smiling. Nose also red from the cold. I am the law. I am the law. What a weird first thing to say. Hello.
Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
What kind of store is this anyway?
It's a bookstore, sir. We sell books, postcards, and some board games. It's called Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Board games?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses, little girl.
Challenging failure. I failed an encyclopedia check. Oh, I know all these things. I know all of them.
You're fooling nobody.
Don't you sass me.
Sir, are you okay? You've been standing here silently for a while now.
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay,
He's gotten
sir.
used to
I'll
me
try
just
to answer
standing here
any
not
questions you
talking.
have. I hope they're about books.
Any questions I have about books, huh? What is your name?
My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock.
Just recalling something.
Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
I should remember to say that. You're standing out here in the cold because...
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
A sudden gush of wind turns the pages of the books on the counters. She covers her face, smiling. But she's cold.
You're cold. Can I help in some way?
Kind of you to offer, sir.
What could you do to help her anyway?
I should have a word with the store owner, maybe.
Oh, no, sir. I'm happy to help Mum by luring in customers. Besides, I have some hot juice in my vacuum bottle to keep warm.
Like a little soldier. I mean... Shouldn't you be at school or something?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Is this school more important than being a billboard for your mom's store?
Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds character. Mum says a proper worker is dutiful. That's how you get ahead in life. You succeed.
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Oh. How's the business going?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Behind her, the window has been boarded up. You sense the boards creaking, twisting for a second, and some kind of doubt in her tense shoulders.
In what way?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Well, they run out of money and have to stop doing business.
Sounds rather serious. I should probably look into this. Narrow your eyes and look through the creaking boards in the
We
window.
can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Okay, Kim. Okay.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
So how does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist.
Kim.
I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
But Kim, the plasmic infestation.
No such thing.
Oh my god.
Anything else you wanted to talk about, sir?
That's enough about the curse.
Maybe I can tell
for
you
now.
about some of our books instead.
Okay. What is this crime business?
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that, and the work of a policeman or a private detective who's trying to solve a crime and catch the criminals.
Okay, I get it. The crime murder gets the people going.
And it's kind of like a puzzle too. You can guess who the criminal is or how the good guys are going to catch him.
Yeah, I'm a policeman myself, by the way.
You don't look much like a policeman.
Yeah, it's true. I look way too fly to be a policeman. Well, yeah, that's valid.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
I used to be exactly like that baller guy. Then I decided to live a little. It's not your body's important, the police work anyway. It's your, and you point to your head. Yeah, that's the thing to say.
Head? Yes.
No, it's your soul. Your blue soul. No, your resilience. No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
Head. Yes, how do I disagree with her? I don't want to diss Mullen.
Isn't that very dangerous?
Policemen live and breathe danger, little girl. Mullen obviously lacks the chameleonic skill.
Unlike you, sir. He's just a fictional character. He's no match for you.
Yeah, that's right.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay, she has anxious body language, she's cold and afraid of the curse. I'm going to deduce something now.
The girl keeps
Here
her
I go.
hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Hey, why do you keep your hands folded?
What do you mean, sir?
She knows where this is going.
You can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands remain folded in front of her. She doesn't want to show them. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Show me those fingers.
A facade of
Annette.
true professionalism. He is far more intrigued by the situation than his poise reveals.
It's okay.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Yep, I knew it. You bite your nails.
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
Not impressed.
She actually is impressed. This is more like a defensive reflex.
Anyway, you want more? I'm not gonna figure out why you bite your nails. I got a few reasons in mind.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're uptight because of your mother and the pressure she's putting on you. Rats been nibbling on your fingers, child labor, and dismal working conditions. Chewing on nails means you're recycling your body material. It's an intense dedication to the way of business. There's no riches without personal... One!
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Well, ace seduction by the #1 detective in town. Well, I hope this entertains
It was
you.
okay, sir.
There's more
Whatever.
that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
Think so? Fine. Do better. You do something about me.
You're quite sober.
The lieutenant does not flinch at the
Oh!
comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching. It takes effort.
Thank you, Kim. Thank you. Kim does not laugh. He does not laugh. And I'm having a grand time.
I sure hope you are, sir.
She rubs her red nose.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar.
Uh-oh.
Somehow, there's something you're missing.
There's something I'm missing.
Because you know each other. She's been talking to you so openly because you've talked before.
Oh, so you know me? We've met before?
Yes, I stand in this spot all the time. You've been running around all week without your shirt on, sir. Telling people about being a star or something.
I am a
Don't really
star.
understand who those stars are.
I'm a superstar cop in that I'm glad we've already gone over this.
Of course, you stopped by a few times.
Yeah.
You certainly look better than the last time I saw you.
Yeah, I bet. Thanks. I'm trying.
Yeah, I can see. You don't have party eyes anymore.
Party eyes. Yes, of course. That makes sense.
Party eyes.
I'm not surprised children have seen you running around with party eyes on, he thinks. Not at all.
Party eyes.
You know, like a cat in the dark, all big and wide-eyed. It certainly looks odd on a man.
Well, I'm not wear
The
sunglasses.
swiveling eyes of a loony drug
Now you
addict.
can't see.
That is what she meant. You were probably gurning too. Fuck yeah. You
Fuck
should
yeah.
get some party eyes right now. Snap those sequins on you, boy.
Does that mean I've been partaking in narcotics?
Oh, baby, that's not what you have to worry about. Worry about the important thing.
What's the important thing? Thanks. I learned something about myself today.
I'm glad I could help you, sir.
Okay, bye. Nice kid. Nice kid. She shouldn't be used for child slave labor, though. I do not approve of the child slavery. Okay? That's the man of Heimdall. Talks about pate. I might have to pull out my clipboard for this next part. I still gotta keep my notes, you know. Oh, nice. I know about the Boyadero culture. By using radio technology. Everyone knows the government does read your mind at all times. That's why they have us play these games so they can psychoanalyze us. You see, everyone knows that. Everyone knows that. Sup, playa?
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. My name is Plaisance. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
I think you're bringing some pretty swag energy, lady.
A golden pendant hangs
I
around the
wouldn't
woman's
worry
neck
about that.
in the shape of what looks like a tiny fish head trapped in amber. Her face looks powdery and painted from all the makeup.
Curious pendant you're wearing.
Oh yes, helps to have an anchor in these times.
Oh, so are you the owner of this store?
I am the proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
She has fine-tuned her voice to find the most welcoming approach for attracting new customers. It doesn't work.
Your daughter is the one standing outside the store, right?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Yes, of course.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Oh, yeah.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Your voice is awful right now, Plaisance. I've never wanted to leave a place more than I do right now.
Her opinion of her daughter depends on how well she lured you into the store.
She was 10. She was very polite and helpful.
My precious. Her dedication brings joy to my
She was
heart.
great. She was a great
If you
kid.
have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
But the way you're handling her strikes me as wrong. She's a great value add. I'm here to abolish child labor. Yep.
Mind your own business, sir. In our society, people don't get to tell each other how to raise their children. It's none of your or anyone's business.
Denial is the way she copes with criticism.
Yeah, well, I'm here to dismantle the free market and abolish child labor. Okay, that's a crazy thing to say. All the pressure has made her really anxious. You know, she's been chewing her nails.
God, I've told her not to do that. It's disgusting. And I told you to mind your own business. Clearly, you have no idea how hard it is to raise a girl in this economy.
This economy is a mysterious force, like cosmic weather, mysterious and harsh.
I don't think she can do anything about it.
She can, if she has enough willpower. This is what's called growing pains. Life isn't easy. Life doesn't give breaks.
Come on, ma'am. It's
Yeah.
obvious she can't do anything about
Yep.
it.
Thank
You are
you,
placing
Kim,
an
speaking up.
unnecessary burden on a young
Thank
child.
you, Kim. Yeah, actually, it's super hard for kids to chew their hands off. Forget I said anything. What you're doing is wrong. Even I know that, and I usually don't know anything. That is true. And obviously the will of the market, but maybe make an exception for your daughter.
She stands stiff and severe,
What you're doing is wrong,
silently
lady.
fuming.
What you're doing is
10
wrong.
or so seconds pass without change. This is a person coming to terms with a new reality, one where they are wrong. It's not easy.
Welcome to a new world.
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Nope.
Oh no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologize. She must be freezing out there. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
My kitty's here.
It sounds like both the husband and the mother treat her the way she treats Annette.
You're like Annette to your husband and your mother.
Oh, well, my mother was horrible, of course. Absolutely perverse energies around that person. But my husband...
But my husband...
My husband is completely different, of course.
Is this husband Annette's father?
Yes. My husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Grand Couronne, what's
It's
that?
a proper place to live. One of the most peaceful neighborhoods east of Jamrock. You may know it for its massive housing projects.
Your head feels light and dizzy. A cold breeze caresses your flesh.
What's going on?
Monstrous buildings loom over Grand Couronne. A cold wind howls in the empty halls.
Oh,
of
it's
homes
telling me a
built
story. I'm
on
getting some shiver
delusions.
stories.
There is no life in Grand Couronne. No one can afford to live there.
Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of the crowds. Better times ahead for sure. He made the initial investment.
Super silent, almost inaudibly so.
She told me she doesn't go to school anymore.
She's been too busy helping me here. So she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
She an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so. A real treat she is. It would be nice if she had... No, we couldn't have afforded more children, really. Not in this economy.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
We're quite busy people, you know, my husband and I. quite busy. Children are a lot of work. You don't look like a father, so I don't expect you to understand. I'm sorry. I'm sure you do understand.
Alright.
The woman looks aloof, her features much softer.
Then why are you talking to me? Everything is on the shelf.
She smiles and nods.
I know I want. Oh, it's a net. I'll get talk to her in a second. I know I want to get a map.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside. The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map. It's not really a... Still, it's detailed.
I'm sorry, officer. They're quite valuable, though they might not. That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a
I want the map of
tourist
Martin
from when
Hayes,
some design
please.
studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago. They also renovated the horse statue, set up those coin-operated viewers, and...
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
They didn't get that far, for some reason. A shame the project never got going.
I'll take the
It'd
map
be nice,
of Martin
always
Hayes,
good to be
please.
informed of your surroundings.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Map of
The
Martin
wall map
Hayes.
features the patchwork grid of the streets of Martinez, with directions to appropriately touristy locations. Your finger moves through the various streets, across Rue de Saint-Ghislain and Rue Saint-Cypar, over Saint-Brun and Martinez North, finally coming to a halt on the spot where you are currently standing, although the map gives no such indication itself.
Wow.
The front of this quarterly journal features a large satirical portrait of the late King Friso. From the sides of his head appear, to your disappointment, there aren't any full-color pictures to direct your attention. No advertisements, you notice. After rifling the pages with your thumb several times, the magazine is divided into several sections.
I'm not gonna read a magazine. I'm not gonna do that, Disco Elysium. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a great magazine, and it'll change my life and make me think, but... That's not why I'm here.
0.000% of communism has been built. Evil, child-murdering billionaires still rule the world with a shit-eating grin. All he has managed to do is make himself sad. He is starting to suspect Krasmazov fucked him over, personally, with his socio-economic theory. It has, however, made him into a very smart boy with something like a university degree in truth.
That's funny.
Instead of building communism, he now builds a precise model of this grotesque, duplicitous world.
Oh, God. That's funny. We're getting a lot of negative ones to shit. Look at all these I only have 2 plus ones, and I have 3 negative ones. Shit. So my authority is a 6. It's supposed to be an 8, but because of my negatives, it's a 6. Fuck. So what does my jacket give me? +1 composure? Yeah, I'm gonna need my, Why that's not even authority? I thought they gave me authority. Damn. Damn. Only my ledger gives me authority. I mean, negative, +1 composure, which is good. That is a fly fucking jacket. -2 authority. Yeah, we don't need more negatives to authority. We don't need that. I wear my my white tank top. My chest hair coming out. Look at this fly fucking dude. Look at hair. This is a cool fucking cop right there, man. I'm leaving. Actually, what's down here? I need to talk to Annette.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework. I have so much homework now.
You just can't win.
Ah, man, we saved her from being outside in the cold. And now she's inside doing
Out of the rain
homework.
and into the gutter.
Wow.
Math. It's really
Math.
difficult. Like, really.
Man,
They say
yeah,
you
she
need
was
it to get
happier
rich.
outside.
Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess. Oh, I
okay.
found something while you were away.
What is
I thought
it?
this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out.
Hey!
Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gave me a Dick Mullen hat. Whoa, where'd you get it?
Just what Dick Mullen would ask. I got it from behind the curtains. I'm not really supposed to go there.
Oh. I get it. I feel like just like Dick Mullen, except I'm an actual police officer.
Yes, I bet it looks good on you. Really serious.
I don't have a hat.
Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man, this is hard.
Okay, bye. See you around in that. Poor kid. Damn. She deserves a good life. I'm gonna wear my hat now. Oh, look at me. Look at me. Wow. That's great. What's back here? There's supposed to be the secret room here. And it said there's a secret room she's not supposed to go into. What's up with that, ma'am?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
She's right. Those curtains give off some eerie vibes. Better not mess with it.
What's so eerie about those curtains?
Be wary of those mysterious ornaments from the Dark Isles.
Dark Isles, what's going on?
Do you realize what's out there? Upon the mist-shrouded islands of Ile de Fantôme in Seminine, eerie pygmies and wild shamans practicing unnatural mysticism.
Yes, I've sensed that. It's terrifying.
They lurk in the tropical pearl of Seminine, casting strange magics on everyone. Ignore the curtains, or suffer the consequences.
I'm gonna examine the trinket.
You see some kind of charm, an irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you. This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams. Inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme and the Seminine Islands down south. Don't listen to what Inland Empire told you. It's a beautiful place with a rich and unique culture. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before you.
I'm gonna pull open the curtains, I think. Right? Right? I'm the law.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
No.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers. Parapsychologically speaking, we're done if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
But I sense this place calling for me. I must investigate beyond the threshold.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
Should I do it? I don't know. I'll think about it.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right?
What are you, a coward?
Think about the marvelous adventures waiting for us on the other
I
side.
gotta listen to my necktie.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say. Lies. Rip them open, we say. There is something mysterious about the curtains. Be careful. The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
What's behind the curtains, lady?
Nothing. Why aren't you browsing the books? Don't you feel
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you.
Urging me to buy her
Oddly enough,
shit.
the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
I need to go talk to her. Ma'am, I need to ask you some questions.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
Why are you so uptight about those curtains? I just want to know what's on the other side.
I already told you, it's just a storage room for employees. I don't understand why it's so important to you. Just let it go, officer. Go buy some goddamn books. You're supposed to be drawn to the books.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of. She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
Just a storage room, then why does that have a 70s ward protecting it?
It's just for decoration. Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said.
There you go.
They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
There you go.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains. Take it easy. You've broken her resistance. Pushing her further will gain nothing.
How does this curse manifest itself?
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
See, this shit is real, I think. This shit is real.
It's the curse of financial distress, of ruin and bankruptcy.
Didn't that curtain just move?
Whoa! Okay. That's it.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements. There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence. As if I was unwanted here.
Sounds familiar.
I can't imagine why someone would feel that way. I feel unwanted too. What does it mean? I'm not gonna mention
She
it.
nudges her glasses, anxious and tense.
Would you like me to take the case? I can investigate, see if the curse is real.
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
Ah, lady!
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
I helped in that, I get a +2.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend.
I slither.
Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Wait, what if I don't want to lie?
You're not lying. You're giving her peace of mind. The means are thus justified.
Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled paranatural situations before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
I sense psychic emanations from afar. The sleeper beyond calls out.
I'm not sure I can trust your claims. Honestly, you look like a bit of a drinker. I'm sorry for being so blunt, but...
Hey, lady!
Hey. You need the booze to focus, alright?
Yeah.
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm.
Yeah.
He silently picks out his notebook. Go ahead then. Rock her world, he thinks. I'll compose some notes.
I admit, I've had my share of drinks, but only because the spectral realm is parapsychologically taxing. It's necessary to drink spirits in order to contact the void.
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Your wars brought me here in the first place. The Symphony's blood also runs through me. I used to live on the shadowy isles. The wild wise men taught me the rituals. I'm the Void Revenant. I have the powers to debad all the bad energies. Yeah, I used to live in the shadowy isles. Their wild wise men taught me their rituals. That's crazy.
Oh my! I should have known. You do have that wild man
Yeah.
look. Our meeting couldn't have been mere chance.
That's right.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
I could have Kim vouch for me, or I could just say, no problem whatsoever, your family's safe. The Phantoms are no match for me.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
On my honor, ma'am.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
The entity!
Do not act surprised.
Oh.
You know of these things, sire.
Of course, the entity. For I have sensed its presence.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
Chimney? The passage between heaven and hell, of course.
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's
Yes.
central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there. Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse? Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains. Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to
Nice,
say about the
key.
curse. What you discover in there.
Unbelievable darkness and ruin. What
Fuck
you
yeah.
discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Fuck yeah. Wasn't that cool, Kim? That was pretty cool.
You see a set of tattered...
Opening the curtain.
You see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
I need my flashlight. She screamed. I have my clipboard and my flashlight. Look at me. I am the law. Hello, I am the law here. Ghostly silhouettes of hair dryers. It's a nice painting. Vaguely androgynous portrait of a man. Is that Dio? Is
A
that
heavy door with a
Griffin?
missing handle stands before you, covered in dozens, if not hundreds, of Seminese trinkets and charms. It appears to be locked.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
Only an echo. No one is there. A hollowed out, dark echo.
I'm gonna unlock. I'm not gonna break down the door. I'm gonna unlock the door with the key.
After exerting some force, you manage to turn the key. It's eerily silent. The door slides slightly open,
This is way
letting a
better.
draft of
I've
cold
done this
air
before
into
and
the room.
like broke my shoulder.
You feel the
when I tried to
tiny
break the
hairs on the
door.
back of your neck rise up, as if someone's standing right behind you. An uneasy knot forms in the pit of your stomach. Outside, the wind howls in from across the bay. The building at Rue de Saint-Ghislain stands like a matchbox on its side, with men inside like little wooden sticks ready to catch a fire. A panicking woman squeezes the pendant around her neck until it leaves a mark inside her palm. A man, a few meters away, stands frozen
I
with a
deserve
key
this
in his hand.
curse.
Somewhere inside, a spider is spinning its web.
I will not make Kim go through. I will go through. Kim, he wants to talk.
What is this place?
Looks like a gym to me.
Yes, but no one's been here in ages. I doubt the electricity still works. Good thing we have a flashlight on us.
Some specks of dust shimmer in a faint beam of daylight falling from the window. Other than that, the room is dark. An eerie feeling rises in your chest.
What if, what is a reason why no one's been here for ages, Kim?
Yes, because it's closed. No need to look for supernatural explanations where a banal one will do. Now let's move on, shall we?
Well, that's just why, I guess that's why we're good partners, Kim. We complement each other. Shot put ball. Why do I have a shot put ball? Smells like leather and sweat.
The barbell lies on the floor. The color has worn off its weight plates. It's 60 kilograms. Your triceps hum at the sight of these weights. Show the world what kind of beast it's dealing with. Lift them. There are no collars on the barbell. This is a safety hazard. Why does it feel so familiar?
I noticed the collars and I have high performance weightlifting gloves on right now. Because, you know, that's just a normal thing for guys like me to wear. I'm doing it. No hesitation. Look, Kim, watch this. Yes, sir.
Conjuring up an inhuman amount of strength, you raise the barbell up in the air. Your biceps tremble, but you're a savage. This is a children's game.
I am a true champion. Ooh. Wow. Wow. What a cool motherfucker.
A warm wave of accomplishment washes over your head
Did you see
as you
that,
drop
Kim?
the barbell to the
Holy
floor.
shit.
For a moment, it feels like you're strong enough to succeed at anything you ever set your mind to. Hey, but you're still in a ghost house. What if someone heard this? What if they know you're here?
Oh no!
Good technique.
Hey, thanks, Kim. Oh, you were watching? I forgot you were standing over there. You know? I just, you know, my body started moving on its own, like had a, like instinct or reflex or something. So weird, you know? I'm just that cool. Always blocked by window panes and debris. Interesting. There's another bird. Poor animals. No rest for their bodies after death. A large demijohn full of strange liquid. Okay. Airship rotors covered in spatter that reminds you of blades. Shit. Production schedule. Filament memory. Huh. Is it like a hard drive?
Looks like someone tried to reconceptualize their business here.
I
Look,
get it.
the skis and rotor blades both bear the same Slipstream logo. It seems likely that they started out making one, failed to turn a profit, and then pivoted to producing the other. That's a good question. Reality is ruthless.
Reality can definitely be ruthless. It's the first noble truth. Life is suffering, everybody. I I do need money. A naked mannequin torso. More money. Nice. I might need to end the stream soon.
This appears to be some kind of machine with a cube-shaped heart and a wired framework. The keyboard has a rectangular on-off button. A piece of paper still hangs from the printer.
The radio computer. Just sitting here without anyone inside.
What he means is that these things cost money. Why would anyone just leave it behind? This is the Ream Civic radio computer, model RC5120, equipped with a Feld mainframe and a Ream-compatible printer. The machine lights up like some prehistoric animal stirring from its slumber, revealing fluorescent play and print keys on the keyboard. The hatch on the machine's central compartment is wide open. It's empty like a beehive without its brood. Some cables have been left dangling, disconnected. The filament you have would fit perfectly inside the compartment. Like a smooth drawer, the filament slides into place. On the keyboard, the play key starts blinking. A bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum. The sound of static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter?
It's totally what it is.
Oh no. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology.
This is fucking cool.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good evening, Fortress Accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Indian Repeater Station 1.
This is a human interface. A retired person sitting behind a switchboard somewhere.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
What is the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Oh, you mean that glowing thing I just put inside?
Yes. Is that the production schedule?
Yes.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Password? Of course it would have a password. That's why there's a human administrator in the
Shit!
You should ask her for a hint.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint?
No.
A hint system is not part of the protocol for repeater stations.
Well, this is the police. Please open this thing.
I am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder Fortress Accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament.
I'm afraid we are not doing that, unless we want to wait for a month.
Now, can you please repeat the password?
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
It's fine.
Fortress Accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
Why'd you call me Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment. Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games. That's what the catalog says.
That's not bad.
So conceptual. And what's that, this interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Okay, that's it for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys, nothing happens.
I'll remove this.
The filament slides out of its glowing nest.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to stop the stream. Magnesium's cool. The chute above. I know there's a person living in a chimney somewhere, right?
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony. It's dark and grimy here. And the echo is so prominent, it's impossible to discern what the voices are saying.
What are you doing?
I'm hallucinating. Or maybe it's the entity. I'm not sure, Kim, but I think I can hear someone talking upstairs.
Wait, really? We should investigate, see if someone's upstairs.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello? Oh.
you've awakened the entity.
Are you there? Speak to me.
Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the second floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
After you, officer.
Nice. Okay, so I gotta go back upstairs. I can do that. A curtain just opened. What does she mean that a curtain opened? Oh, shit. Tray full of dice. Hundreds of them. Okay, nice.
Hello, I'm Nia. Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the lynching.
I should start the next one by talking to her.
As you wish. Till next time.
I will save. Quick save. Nice. Good, 3 hours of playtime. What a good game. It just flies by every time. It just flies by every time. Let me see. Hey, well, thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for sticking around, joining me on my murder mystery run, where there's nothing weird going on and I'm totally fine and normal. We will continue this next time. We're getting closer to day 2. It's taking a long time to get through day 1. But that's good. It's a short game, I feel, so I'm glad we're taking our time and having fun playing this together. So thanks for watching again. I hope you have a great evening. You take it sleazy. Bye-bye now.